At Coletco for Friday night's live Facebook record sale. I literally just walked in the door, so I need to get my phone because I got to have the. Is this it? Yeah. I got my phone and wallet laying everywhere. Everywheres, yep. Let's get this rolling here. Only 6 minutes late. We were 1 minute late. We were 1 minute early last night, so that means tomorrow night we got to start 5 minutes early. And Tuesday night we were right on time. So, bookmarks, where are we? Restream chat. Let me get this pulled up. Looks a little blurry, Tanner. It looks like it did that one night. It's blurry. But I don't know if that's something. Did he go to the back?
I'm going to try it on YouTube, because that one time was blurry.
Right. Yeah, it looks kind of blurry. So. Okay, ready for some good vinyl. Tonight's going to be a great night. Are we prepared? None whatsoever. Do we have stuff priced? Yes. Will it take me a while to find it in all these crates and stuff around here? Yes. We had an entire crate last night that we didn't even show. What did we do with that, by the way? Is it still over here? Did I?
It's down right there.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody came in the store and flipped through this today, because I forgot to take it to the back. No, most of it looks like it's still in there. Wow, we got a lot of stuff to show. I'm not just hyping y'all up either. We got a lot of stuff to show. John, there was a whole crate last night we forgot to show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, and John's been busy today, so we got plenty. We got cool new vinyl, not blurry here. Okay, well, it looked blurry on my monitor, but maybe I ate too much Panera and my vision's blurry. I had too much Diet Pepsi. See you, John. All right. All right. Let's get going here. I'm going to start showing records. I'm going to promote this a lot tonight because I haven't done it in a long time, especially to all of our new buyers that's maybe been with us a while. I'm going to ask y'all multiple times tonight to share the feed, okay? And there's a button because we may not take a break tonight like we did last night. I kind of like that, actually. I mean, I like pausing. I love drinking my Monster and getting something to eat, but I kind of like it when we don't pause. So I think everybody else does too. First thing, Jonathan Bodine wants the Black Crowes of Morica off the website. That's probably a really good deal because that's an old price and that thing's out of print right now. But Jonathan, we will write that down. We do have a website with a lot of new vinyl on it. There's a lot of stuff on there that we listed over a year ago that's out of print. And like I tell Tanner, if we get a random website purchase from somebody in California, it's probably because it's something somebody found in Google Shop that's out of print. Like the other day we sold that last Matchbox 20 that was on there and Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell. Those are both out of print. And so we got some really good stuff on our website that's out of print. But yes, please share, hit the share button. I'm going to say it again when a little bit more people are on, but that really helps us out. But I'm going to start showing you vinyl and Black Crowes of Morica. We need to pull that off the website and we need to go pull it for him. We got a restock of the Metallica Black Album. This is the 2 LP remastered version. Metallica Black Album. This is $29.99. Metallica Black Album, $29.99. Need more unboxing videos. Yes, we need more unboxing videos, and I want to do a video on the Birmingham collection. Like I told y'all last week, or like I told you last night, there is... this collection is so unique as a record store and us trying to promote and reach new buyers and sellers of we've got to really let people know, hey, this collection is insane. So you know, that's we've got to get it promoted. So okay. Michael McQuiston wants a Black Album. I think that's the first purchase of the night. Michael McQuiston wants a Metallica Black Album. That is sold to Michael. We have some really, really good records to show tonight. And I say that every time we're live, but it's true. And I think Michael's bought from us before, hasn't he? Michael McQuiston. We'll have to check. If that's your first purchase, then please message our page. We have the Metallica Black Album. First record of the night, Metallica Black Album. Okay, let's get going. I got plenty of those because we always sell them. Metallica Black Album. Next is a restock of Outcast Here it is. AT Aliens. AT Aliens. AT Aliens. AT Aliens. Outcast AT Aliens, $34.99. That is the standard version. It is still 2 LPs, but that is Outcast AT Aliens. Michael McQuestion said, yes, sir. I'm not for sure if that's a yes, he's a first-time buyer, or yes, he's bought from us before. But either way, thank you. Let me go ahead and show that. Jonathan snagged a good deal off our website right then. Black Crowes Amorica, last copy. That's out of stock, out of print right now. That was the website. Somebody asked if we had Rocky Horror Picture Show. We don't. We may have that on the website, but we've got that right over here up front. We've got Rocky Horror Picture Show right here. I've got 2 different versions to show you. We have multiple copies in stock. We have a Rocky Horror Picture Show picture disc. We have a Rocky Horror Picture Show picture disc. That is $30.99. And we have a Rocky Horror Picture Show on red vinyl. That is $24.99. So that's a reissue of the OG on red vinyl, $24.99. Or we have a picture disc, and the picture disc is $30.99. There's more Outcast, AT Aliens. Did I say that right? AT Aliens. I don't like. If I ever meet one of these fellers, I'm going to tell them, hey, you need to think about renaming that album. Okay. Roxy Music, Country Life. Roxy Music. What's that, Tanner? Oh, we have a waiting list on that too. We have Outcast. We have one pulled for Troy Robinson and one pulled for Dallas Coop. One pulled for Troy Robinson, one pulled for Dallas Coop. Yeah, let me get all of my jitters out and all of my tongue twisting right now. Blah, blah. Oh. Mike Massey gets Roxy Music. If anybody else wants a copy, let me know. I've only got one. This is the newest reissue, half-speed master of Roxy Music Country Life. Okay? That is $33.99. That one sold to Mike Massey. How much is Outcast? Kyle, Outcast is $34.99. $34.99. We also need to get Jerry Stone a Roxy Music. He's going to be mad because I only have one. But sell that one to Michael and we'll get Jerry Stone one. Did you pull the 90s collected already? Yeah, Jason Ivey and Dakota. Okay, we actually got a restock of the 90s collected music on vinyl that is the limited and numbered. This is the limited and numbered copies. Limited edition 2000 numbered copies on crystal clear vinyl, $44.99. And I was like, man, I can't believe these are still available. We have pulled one for Jason Ivey and we pulled one for Dakota Wilkie. That was the 90s collected. Jason Ivey and Dakota. Jeff Hibden said he'll take a red vinyl Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's sold to Jeff Hibden. And Get the Lead Out, Stairway to Heaven. This is a, what is this? Oh, I know what this is. This is a compilation of tracks by the original artists, like I Can't Quit You Baby, Otis Rush, Terrapin Blues, Robert Johnson, How Many More Years, Howlin' Wolf, Nobody's Fault But Mine, Blind Willie Johnson. So those are like some of the original blues tracks that, of course, Zeppelin reimagined and made them as big as they made them. And it's on colored vinyl. That is called Get the Lead Out, $24.99. $24.99. AT Aliens. You can always tell whoever's listened to AT Aliens, they pronounce it the first, second song on the album. Next time I'm running around downtown Atlanta, I'll see Andre 3000. I will mention that. Thank you. Yes, please tell them that they need to rename their album. Okay, we have got everybody one, so if I'm showing this right now, then you can claim them. You can claim them right now. This is Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged. Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged. It's on colored vinyl. This is $28.99. $28.99. Here is everybody that we have got one pulled for. Sean Foxbauer, Troy Robinson, Jason Ivey, Dwayne Sevilla, Woods Felix, Nate Johnson, John Sheehan, Calvin Ward, Patrick Moscow, Gansey Teshering, Paul Brothers, Jeff Whitney, Leslie Silvley, Chris Kirkley, and Michael Ward. So let me go through over here, and we need to pull one for Jeff Hibden. There's one pulled for Jeff. The next one goes to, I'm glad I have my phone pulled up over here. Josh Duvall also gets one. Josh Duvall also gets one. Nathan Myers also gets one. And then we had Paul Beal also getting one. I am sold out again. I have ordered over 50 of those now, and I'm out again. So let me order more. Tanner's going to write down that list again, and I can still get these. So Kelly McDonald, you've had a lot of bad luck lately. You were the next person, and we are sold out. So you're going to be first on the waiting list, though, if that's okay. Michael McQuiston gets one. Maybe a little frustrated at times because you don't order enough. I know. Well, sometimes we order 10 of something, and then we sell one, and then I've got, $200 or $380 tied up in inventory on a title that's going to take me 2 years to sell. And
how many did you have over there?
4 or 5.
Okay. Where's the rest of the set? Where's the rest of the
Okay. But,
making sure we grab the rest of that.
okay. All right. Yeah, we had a bunch of those on pre-order. There's a big list here.
All right, so you only had 4?
I only had 4 over here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so next is Kelly McDonald, Michael McQuiston, Jennifer Chandler, Corey Wade, Michael Potts, and that's it. Jason Byrne, did I make the cut for this one? Jason Byrne or Corey Wade. We didn't have you on our waiting list. Jason Byrne or Corey Wade. Either it didn't come in or we didn't catch you. So Michael Potts says take me off the list. He already has it. Okay. So let me go over that again. Here's who just got an STP unplugged. I'm going to read the list, but the ones I pulled out of the box went to Jeff Hibden, Josh Duvall, Nathan Myers, and Paul Beal. Here's everybody on the waiting list. Sean Foxbower, Troy Robinson, Jason Ivey, Dwayne Sevilla, Woods Felix, Nate Johnson, John Sheehan, Calvin Ward, Patrick M., Gansey Teshering, Paul Brothers, Jeff Whitney, Leslie Silvley, Chris Kirkley, and Michael Word. That was the official waiting list. So if you didn't comment and your name didn't get called off right then you need to let us know if you want on the next batch, which I'm definitely going to order more of those because I've yet to keep any in stock for the store or to even show y'all live. It's only been the ones we sell out of. So, okay. Sorry about all that. Now, let's get caught up here. STP, do you have Alice in Chains Jar of Flies? Next Thursday, Dakota. That will be put up for auction, an OG copy. Walt Cruz wants on the Roxy waiting list, Tanner. So does Paul Brothers. Mark Chesler wants on the STP waiting list. So does Jason Byrne. So does Corey Wade. Mark Robinson wants Get the Lead Out. Mark Robinson wants Get the Lead Out. That's so to Mark Robinson. Joe Barrios wants on the STP wait list.
They're going on the wait list if they request one. They don't want on the wait list and they let us know. Not the other way around.
Do what now?
Don't say let us know if you're on the wait list.
I didn't say that.
Say let us know if you don't want on the wait list.
Right. Well, if they're commenting, we're putting them on the waiting list. Right. Yeah, if they're commenting, then we're putting you on the next batch. Yeah. I think we're good. Okay. Here's the other Roxy Music. They've had new reissues come in. This one's called Stranded. Roxy Music Stranded, $33.99. $33.99. Roxy Music Stranded. And Mike Massey gets that one. We're probably going to have a waiting list. I wish there was a way. I try to post as many pre-orders as possible. So, guys, for example, this week there was 295 new vinyl releases. 295. We probably have, 15 or 20 of those? A lot of times I don't like posting them because I know they're going to be allocated. For example, the Black Keys. We only got 3 of them. We only got 3 of the indie exclusive Black Keys. Will we get more next week? Possibly. Will we ever get more? Who knows? What was next? Iowa, Slipknot. I pre-ordered 50. We only got 2. So I try to only post stuff that I know like we're probably going to get these. So a lot of the really hot titles, you won't even sometimes see me post it because they're going to be allocated. We could order 10,000 of them and still only get one. So that's where we're at. So Tanner, this other Roxy Music went to Mike Massey, and we need to put Walt Cruz also on the wait list. That's also got a little bit of nudity on it too. That's probably why some of those albums sold so well. Okay. Paul Brothers, I'll actually share you a link to a website in the group. There's a website, and that's all they show is all the new releases coming out. It's pretty cool. Okay, 90s Collected. We have 2 left. That is the limited and numbered 90s Collected. 90s Collected has artists such as R.E.M., Lenny Kravitz, Freak Power, Army of Lovers, Crowded House, Blind Melon, OMC, Richard Marx, Texas, Freddie Mercury, Erykah Badu, Thelonious Monster, Something Happens. That's some of the artists, and these are limited and numbered on the back. Clear vinyl, that's like a 90s 2LP compilation. We still got the Outcast, AT Aliens. Outcast AT Aliens, that is $34.99. I still got those. We sold a Rocky Horror Picture Show earlier on red vinyl per someone's request, and I still got the picture disc. And I've got more red vinyl, or I've got the picture disc. And then what's in the back is the Metallica Black Album, the 2LP newest remaster. That is $29.99. Metallica Black Album. Do we have any zeros collected? I don't think so. I think we got the 10s and the 90s, everything, and the 70s. And the 70s for sure. Metallica Black Album. That's self-explanatory. Enter Sandman, etc., etc., or the 10s. We may have one copy of the 10s left, but other than that, that's all that I really know of. So, okay, so we got a whole crate from last night that we didn't get to. We've got new vintage. Whenever I can get a crate of that over here, please. And I'm going to do our first auction of the night. Let me find some stuff, or actually, I'm kind of limited on space. Let me go ahead and show this bin. Let me go ahead and show this bin, and then we'll start doing OG stuff. You good?
Show these again.
Yeah. This was a new arrival from last night. If you missed last night's show, you missed one of our best shows ever. Last night was great. One of our best shows ever. So we had a lot to show. I don't even remember what I did and did not show, but this was a big release, a big new restock. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, $31.99. Hit songs include You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, Wanted Dead or Alive. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, that is $31.99. We got several of those. Jennifer Hibden wants one. And I figured after tonight and tomorrow night, we won't have many left. Jennifer Hibden gets one. Anybody else, they are $31.99. Next is a restock of Iron Maiden. This is $39.99. Legacy of the Beast. Legacy of the Beast, Nights of the Dead, live in Mexico City. $39.99. 17 tracks. I think it's 2 or 3 LPs. 3 LP, live Iron Maiden. Jimmy Clark also wants a Bon Jovi. Slippery When Wet. There's 2 more gone. We've got about 10 left now. Iron Maiden, $39.99. Next is Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. This is an RTI pressing, remastered from the original source tapes. $28.99 for Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, $26.99. Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, $26.99. And now that's what I call, I'm pretty sure, if you didn't pull any of these, then these are both Brianne Denny Meadows, Tanner. Okay, if you didn't pull her any, then those are for sure hers. Forget I just showed that record. Iron Maiden, Flight 666. I thought this was done and out of print, but we got more, or they found more, one of the two. Iron Maiden, Flight 666, the original soundtrack, is $34.99. $34.99. Iron Maiden, Flight 666. We've got 4 of those left. How about another Christmas album? A Christmas album in May. I've been stocking them. Go ahead and get everybody a little taste of Christmas. This is on green vinyl, Charlie Brown's Christmas, and they're in stock, so you might want to grab one while we can. And I may take a wait list if we sell more than the 2 I have in stock. That's the desirable green vinyl pressing that everybody wants. Tim Holloway wants Aerosmith's Greatest Hits, sold to Tim Holloway. Nathan Myers wants an Iron Maiden. I'm assuming that's Flight 666. Nathan Myers. Tyler Smith also wants one. That one sold to Tyler Smith. I've got 2 left, and those may be gone. Jeff McMaster gets Charlie Brown Christmas on green vinyl. I've got 1 of those left. And then here is possibly the last copy we're going to get for a while of Queen Hot Space. It's $51.99. It is the half-speed master, and this is $51.99, Queen Hot Space. Like I said, one distributor that I order most of my vinyl with, they don't even offer this. And then I seen it in a spreadsheet with another distributor, and I was like, wow, I need to grab those. It kind of just popped up. So Queen Hot Space, $51.99, and I sold several. That's another restock, and I think they're almost all gone. Susie Breedlove wants a Metallica Black album, Metallica on Black. I think she's saying she would like a Metallica Black album. Enter Sandman, Nothing Else Matters, Unforgiven, Wherever I May Roam, Sad But True. I like Holier Than Thou. Through the Never. Great album if you're into Metallica. Yeah. First time I've offered this. It's a music on vinyl compilation. Northern Soul. If you know what Northern Soul is, you'll probably want this. This is a Northern Soul kind of collected. It's called Keeping the Faith, $44.99. Limited edition, they only made 750. They're limited and numbered on gold vinyl. 28 tracks, Northern Soul, Keeping the Faith, $44.99. So Northern Soul is a genre of music. It's really a collectible 45 genre, and it's a lot of obscure soul and black artists that may have not have really hit it big, a lot of private labels, and it's really, really good music. That's why the 45s sometimes bring thousands of dollars. It's very good, kind of underground type soul music, and it's really good. Tracks, how about I give you a sample? The Showstoppers, Father's Angels, Alan Bound, Seth, Kim Davis, Lorraine Silver, Jason Knight, Freddie Crocker, Jackie Trent, Sylvia. It's going to be a lot of really obscure. Time Box, Donnie Elbert, the Sapphires, the Devons, the Playthings, the Ferris Wheel, Willie and West. If you probably had all these OG 45s, and I hadn't looked any of them up, but probably if you had all these right here, it's probably thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands of dollars. Northern Soul is by far the most valuable genre of music overall, especially for a 45. So that album's a lot cheaper. Exactly, Michael. You can buy this for $44.99, or you can go out and find all the 45s. It's going to take you years, and but if you're not familiar with Northern Soul, you need to look that up, because I kind of, as a record dealer, I'm like, man, this is like how I've sold some very valuable Northern Soul 45s. I sold one for $3,800 one time. That's the most expensive record I've ever sold. The Limelighters. The Limelights or the Limelighters. I think I've shared it one time in the group to y'all, but great stuff. Both of those are so, well, we'll make sure Jerry Stone don't want one, but right now I've got Travis Parmalee for one and Josh Duvall. And Jerry, I'm sorry I did a poor job reading the tracks, but there's a lot on here. The Showstoppers, Willie and West, Get Away From Me Girl, Mike Cotton Sound, Step Out of Line, Time Box, Soul Sauce, Donnie Elbert, Where Did Our Love Go? So those are both sold unless Jerry wants one. Travis Parmalee and Josh Duvall on those unless Jerry wants one. How much is the Queen? The Queen is $51.99. $51.99. Limp Bizkit. No Limp Bizkit tonight. That's next Thursday. We got 2 OG Limp Bizkit albums. One of them is signed, and those are going to be next Thursday. Sorry if you missed the preview being last night for next Thursday. It's going to be an amazing sale. Okay, Josh Duvall, you were on our waiting list, and I only have one left. Hip Hop Collected. Another, heck, if you went out and tried to buy all these OG hip-hop albums, this would cost you quite a bit of money too. Houdini, Beastie Boys, Wu-Tang Clan, Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J. Hip Hop Collected, they pressed 5,000 of these, red and white vinyl. That is $39.99. That's a great price for 2 LPs music on vinyl. My Brother the Cow, Mudhoney, $43.99. Mudhoney has a 7-inch bonus single with it too. $1,500 on turquoise vinyl, and it includes a bonus 7-inch, My Brother the Cow. Now, Michael Harrell gets first dibs on this because he posted in the group, and I forgot to tell him I'd even ordered these. I didn't reply, and I saw him the other night when I was ordering vinyl. If Michael wants one of these, he gets first dibs. This was kind of his request, but if anybody else, I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 more if he doesn't want it. Mudhoney, My Brother the Cow, that is limited 1,500 and includes a bonus 7-inch. They're limited and numbered on the back. Those are $43.99. Michael may or may not want one. Restock of Cinderella, Long Cold Winter. Music on vinyl. Cinderella is $37.99. Cinderella is $37.99. I went ahead and grabbed several of those. I was getting tired of running out. At one time, I ordered 50 of these, and since then, I've ordered like 5, 10, 3, 2. I've probably sold close to 100 Cinderella Long Cold Winter music on vinyl, probably to most of y'all that are watching. Jerry Rafferty and Steelers Wheel collected. So Jerry Rafferty, his solo work, and Steelers Wheel, the band he was in. This is a 2LP music on vinyl compilation, $44.99. $44.99. Okay, let me recap this bin. Then we're going to get started with vintage. We got so much vintage to show and so much new vinyl, but after this bin, we're going to keep it kind of balanced. Is the feed working? I haven't seen a comment in a while. Iron Maiden, Legacy of the Beast is $39.99. I've got 2 of those left. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic is $28.99. 1 of those. Iron Maiden, Flight 666, $34.99. I've got 2 of those. Charlie Brown Christmas, last one, green vinyl, $27.99. Queen Hot Space, $51.99, and that is the half-speed master, $51.99. Hip Hop Collected is $39.99. Mudhoney is $43.99. Richard Allen wants 666. Iron Maiden. Cinderella was $37.99, and Jerry Rafferty and Steelers Wheel. That is $44.99. So that has the Jerry Rafferty and the Steeler Wheel sets, which I know Steelers Wheel as the original Stuck in the Middle with You, but it also has, like Right Down the Line or Baker Street, Right Down the Line. Has all the Jerry Rafferty solo stuff too. Mike Massey wants Aerosmith Toys in the Attic. I've heard this Aerosmith here sounds really good. It's a really good remaster. I have not opened one of those up myself, so. Okay, now I can create some space here. I went back to back on y'all on new vinyl, but I had to. We have a crate shortage at the moment, so we're having to be very conservative with how we box up albums and how we got them stacked around here. We've probably got 250,000 records underneath this roof, and so it takes a lot of storage materials to get them all properly crated and stored. And let me go over here and grab a box of, well, first let me get y'all's attention. I'll just go ahead and get it started. It is the censored cover, but this is going to be a $1 start. Guns N' Roses Lies. I will tell the details in just a second. Guns N' Roses Lies is a $1 start. Let me see what we got in this bin here. Let's do the check condition stuff first. Let's get that out of the way. Plus it's in a file crate. So trying to get rid of everything in a file crate first. Chad, did you see my comment? Yes, Jerry, I did. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to go through this. VG. Yeah, need to auction that. Let me see what else John's got in here. I flip through the crates and make sure it's nothing we need to auction. Maybe somebody's been asking about something I had. Okay, well I'm looking at prices. There's some great deals in here, so there's some great deals in here, but we're gonna show them, and I'm gonna let y'all buy them. This crate should be empty when I get done showing it. Okay. First, there's his Aerosmith. Guns N' Roses Lies is the censored cover. It doesn't have the wife beating's been around for a million years or whatever it said. Has the original inner sleeve. The vinyl is John. I guess he said it was near mint. Yeah, near mint. Has sterling in the dead wax. Not a boot or anything, but it is a censored cover. It's not in print. Still pretty tough to get either one way or another. It's a nice copy all the way around. Nice copy all the way around. But there it is. And I'm going to let y'all bid on that until you can't have enough of it. And then we'll sell it. I've also got a Willie Nelson Grail. You don't hear that too often, but if you're familiar with Willie Nelson's catalog, this is the most difficult record to get. Let me take it out of the sleeve here. Willie Nelson, Good Times. Willie Nelson, Good Times. This is the grail of Willie Nelson albums. Probably you were to chart all of his albums on how difficult they are to get. This has got to be in the top 5, maybe number 1 or number 2. Willie Nelson, Good Times. And it is definitely a check condition record. It's got some marks on it. I think it's about a VG. Maybe it's got it's got some stuff actually you can feel. So we'll say VG, VG minus. It's the orange label OG. I mean, it was never repressed or anything. That's a pretty tough record to get. And that's, we need a $35 start on the Times. $35 start, and even at a VG, VG minus, tough to get. Good Times, Willie Nelson. That is the OG, VG, VG minus, orange label. Did you sell AIC jar flies? That is next Thursday, Derek, 100%. It will be posted and promoted for next Thursday night. It will be up for auction to the highest bidder. $35 start on Willie. Guns N' Roses, I've got Jeff Whitney at $50. That's our 2 auctions right now. This is check condition, new vinyl. Check condition, or no, not new vinyl. Check condition, new vintage arrivals. Grateful Dead, American Beauty is a VG Plus, $24.99. VG Plus, $24.99. Grateful Dead, American Beauty. VG Plus, $24.99. Merle Haggard, Hag. Merle Haggard is a VG copy for $9.99. Nice looking VG. Merle Haggard Hag is a VG copy for $9.99. Nazareth, Malice in Wonderland is a VG for $9.99. VG for $9.99. Malice in Wonderland. And Rat Dancing Undercover. Rat Dancing Undercover is a VG copy for just $9.99. VG copy for $19.99. Can you not watch it? Or can you not see it either? Make sure I hadn't missed anything. Guns N' Roses. Jeff was at 50. Jerry Stone's at 35 on Willie Nelson. Derek Vaughn is at 40 on Willie. And where are we at here? Guns N' Roses, Terry Myers is at 55. And Kevin Taze is at 57 on Guns N' Roses. And Bill Fratsky was first to Rat, Tanner. Bill Fratsky was first to Rat. Kevin Schreier was second on Rat. And Guns N' Roses is at $60 with Terry Myers. Jerry Stone was third on Rat. Ricky Skaggs, Highways and Heartaches, is a VG Plus for $12.99. And The Voice, Frank Sinatra. The Voice, Frank Sinatra, is a VG Plus for $12.99. VG Plus for $12.99. Frank Sinatra, The Voice. VG Plus, $12.99. The Best of Frank Sinatra is a VG Plus for $12.99. This is a UK press, I believe. Yes, made and printed in Great Britain. Frank Sinatra, VG Plus, $12.99. Frank Sinatra. Best of. Steely Dan Pretzel Logic. Steely Dan Pretzel Logic, VG Plus, $24.99. This one looks very interesting. To be a VG Plus, it's awfully nice. VG Plus, $24.99. And I think in between there we had, let's see, Grateful Dead, Hag. I thought there was something else claimed in between there, but we may have already sold it. Let's see here. Frozen. Summer Brewington on Scott Hickson. We've already sold Rat. And Summer Brewington, let me know which Frank Sinatra you want. I've got The Best Of, and I got The Voice. And that's Summer Brewington. First pick on that. Frank Sinatra, The Voice, and The Best Of. Summer Brewington wants both. See a Rat pass, though. I don't know. I've got some people buying and watching like, there's a lot of people buying and watching like there's nothing wrong. And then there's some people, well, most people are saying that they can't watch whatsoever. So give it like 60 seconds, okay? Give it like 60 seconds. I know when it's freezing, that seems like a lifetime. But we haven't done anything different tonight. Nothing's different tonight than it was last night. So is there storms? I mean, it's cloudy. It's always bad when it's cloudy and rainy. I mean, it's just restream. Is there storms west of us maybe? I mean, that's the... So I'm just going to wait for a second. Let maybe for it to calm down. So I'm going to stop showing stuff. So when it's pretty good as long as it's not cloudy or stormy. That's the only nights it's been, and it seems like there's a lot of stuff. But you know, some people it's fine, and it's a lot of people that's probably not local. You know, so. What's that? Yeah, storms are on the way, so. Okay, so yeah, if there's storms anywhere, it's going to be bad. So, other than that, like last night, it was great. We had a 5-hour stream. I didn't hear one person say it froze all night, but my feed was on repeat for like 3 minutes. I thought Chad had a stroke. Yeah, I guess that happens. People say it gets stuck, and it just sounds like I'm keep repeating and repeating. So, Richard Allen needs to put back Iron Maiden 666. Okay. Maybe we just need to go to Facebook then. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Tanner? Tanner's in charge of logistics. Iron Maiden. This is put back if anybody wants it. $34.99. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just give it, because I hate to end the feed because it may not re-notify y'all. So if we do have to end, if you can hear me right now, if we do have to end later or in the next 10 minutes or so, you may have to come actually find the feed, because I hate restarting because it may not send everybody a notification. You know. Okay. All right. Maybe we need to start using this restream and just not post it to Facebook. Just say we use restream, but only on YouTube or only on Facebook. So, okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to completely restart the entire show. Just kidding. All right. So, y'all just let us know what it looks like. Just don't comment too much, because if you comment too much, it's going to mess it up even worse. So, possibly. I don't know if that's a fact or not. 60. I'm trying to get where we are in our auctions. Okay. Last bid I had, let's show the auctions we got going on. Last bid I had on Guns N' Roses Lies. Guns N' Roses Lies was $60. This is the censored cover, but it is near mint. Guns N' Roses Lies has the original inner sleeve. $60 is the current bid with Terry Myers. Terry Myers has this, and it is at $60 with Terry Myers. This, the Willie Nelson was at, where you at, Willie? 35. Derek Vaughn was at $40. Derek Vaughn was at $40 on Willie Nelson Good Times. $40 is the bid, and that's on the orange label. It's a VG minus. Willie Nelson Good Times. Very difficult to get. All right? I think we're caught up now, and I'm going to start this bin over, okay? And if you have problems, I promise you there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, and I really don't want to stop the feed and just go to Facebook, because we have 144 people on. I'm sure those people, y'all would be right back, but there's a lot of people who don't get on Facebook till like 9 o'clock, and they would click on the notification and they would think we're done or they can't find us. So I try to keep it one stream. So Jerry Stone's at 45 on Willie Nelson. Kendall's at 62 on Guns N' Roses. Terry Myers back in at 65. Let's start this bin over. Grateful Dead. I lost my train of thought. Grateful Dead, American Beauty. It's a VG Plus, $24.99. Second label, American Beauty, Grateful Dead. VG Plus, $24.99. Nathan Myers is at 60. Nathan, you're out. Terry Myers is in at 65. Jonathan Bodine's at 50 on Willie Nelson. Chad, the Soul Asylum record I got last night, was that from the Birmingham collection? Yes, it was. Soul Asylum was from Birmingham. Kevin Tays, first to Grateful Dead. I was thinking earlier, I knew the feed was messing up because I said, when I show this bin, there's not going to be anything left. We're in our check condition bin, first vintage bin of the night. So if you're just getting on, you hadn't missed much, unless you like new vinyl, then you've missed a little bit. Kevin Tays was first to Grateful Dead. Jonathan Bodine is at 50 on the Willie Nelson. Tough record to get. Probably the most difficult Willie Nelson album to get. It is the orange label, and it's a VG. Kendall's at 67 on Guns N' Roses. Grateful Dead went to Kevin. Billy, you were second. Merle Haggard, Hag, a VG, but a strong VG. I was just looking at it. I was like, I don't even know where he came with VG on this. It's a really nice looking VG. Merle Haggard, $9.99. Looks more like a VG plus. Jerry Stone is at 55. Yes, Rat did sell. That was right during when the feed was messing up. Rat sold to Bill Fratsky, I'm pretty sure. Do y'all remember that one? Yeah. Sherry Darnell, you were third on the Grateful Dead. Nazareth, Malice in Wonderland is a VG copy as well. Nazareth is a VG copy, $9.99. $9.99 for Nazareth. Leslie Silvley wants Merle Haggard. So to Leslie. We got Nazareth. Next record was Ricky Skaggs, Highways and Heartaches. VG Plus, $12.99. Ricky Skaggs in shrink wrap, original inner sleeve. VG Plus, $12.99. Steely Dan, Pretzel Logic, a very clean VG Plus. Steely Dan Pretzel Logic, VG Plus, $24.99. John Sheehan is at 76 on Guns N' Roses. John Sheehan is at 76 on the Guns N' Roses Lies. Willie Nelson is at 55 with Jerry Stone. 55 with Jerry Stone. Joe Walsh, recorded live. Joe Walsh Live is a VG copy for $9.99. Do y'all realize how good Pretzel Logic is? You need to pick that up if you don't have it. Faces, A Nod as Good as a Wink. Rod Stewart. This is a VG copy for $9.99. This one has Stay With Me on it. Wow, what a song. Rod Stewart and Faces. A Nod as Good as a Wink. VG, only $9.99. Jimi Hendrix at His Best. Volume 3. This is a VG Plus for $24.99. Jimi Hendrix at His Best. This is definitely a foreign pressing, but one of those mini Hendrix compilations. VG Plus, $24.99. John Sheehan is at 76 on Guns N' Roses. Jonathan's at 60 on Willie. Jennifer was first to Faces, and Jennifer was first to Hendrix. We have J.J. Cale, 5 is a VG Plus, $29.99. VG Plus on that same label Tom Petty was on. VG Plus, $29.99. J.J. Cale, 5. Terry's out on Guns N' Roses. Kendall's at 78. John's at 85. Willie Nelson's is at 60. Joe Cocker, with a little help from my friends, is a VG. It's in shrink wrap. Half of the hype sticker's there, but has the hype sticker. Feeling all right. VG copy. And that is $14.99. Feeling all right. I love that right there. Sherry Darnell, first to Joe Walsh, sold to Sherry Darnell. Next is another Joe Cocker. That's the self-titled one. I like this one even more. It's a really clean copy. We still got it in check condition, original inner sleeve. We've given it an excellent, but it's a beautiful excellent. $34.99. $34.99. So Sherry Walsh. Robert Johnson, I've got you for Joe Cocker. Let me know which one you want. I've got with a little help from my friends, and I've got self-titled. So let me know on that. Next was Sherry Darnell on JH. That might have been Joe Cocker, and it auto-corrected. I'm not for sure. Nate, you were possibly third on Joe Cocker. Jeff McMaster was first to Steely Dan. Jeff McMaster first to Steely Dan. Chris Kirkley, it looks like you were second. Kendall's at $90 on Guns N' Roses. Kendall's at $90. John Sheehan's at $100. Robert Johnson says he wants, with a little help from my friends, right here. He wants this one here. So, next is Sherry Darnell. You were next on Joe Cocker. Sherry, if you want this one, say Joe sold. And then next was Nate Johnson, and then Thomas Steyer. You were fourth in that order, possibly on that album. Steve Miller Band's Greatest Hits is a VG copy for $14.99. We are in our check condition bin. Our check condition bin is lower grade records at a discounted price. We've cleaned them. Everything we sell has been cleaned. John Thomas has actually physically cleaned it with his hand using our secret record cleaning solution and a microfiber rag, or we've put it through an ultrasonic cleaner, and we have one of the best ultrasonics on the market, and it really, really gets them clean when we do that. It gets them really clean. So, but these are, they may have some scuffs. We don't put out anything that's totally scratched or trashed unless it's a lower grade record. Did Sherry want Joe Cocker? Sherry, let us know on that if you want it. Dakota wants Steve Miller Band. That's sold to Dakota Wilkie. And yeah, Jimmy Page. I thought Jimmy Page was on the back of that too. No, he's not on the back. That's with a little help of my friends. Yeah, Jimmy Page, guest guitarist on that. Van Morrison, Tupelo Honey, is a VG copy for $14.99. Van Morrison, Tupelo Honey, VG copy, $14.99. Dr. Hook Live, I have never seen that before. Dr. Hook Live is a VG copy for $9.99. Foreigner 4 is a VG Plus for $14.99. Nate can have Joe. Nate, if you want Joe Cocker, let us know. I'm going to tag you for that one. Nate Johnson also gets Van Morrison. Van Morrison for Nate Johnson. Can you take a look at the label? Well, Mark, it's already sold, but I will show it to you. It feels really good. It feels like sometimes I can feel an inner sleeve and tell you how nice the vinyl's going to be. Because the inner sleeve don't have a lot of wear. Usually the vinyl don't either. OG label. That is sold to Nate Johnson, unless he passes for some reason. Dakota was first to Foreigner 4. Jennifer was next. And Nate says he wanted Feeling All Right too. So let's scratch that. Does anybody want Joe Cocker? I'm going to leave it. Next Joe Cocker comment. I don't know who was next at this point. Joe Cocker. Yeah, we need to put these auctions on a timer. Willie Nelson, Jerry Stone is at $65 on Willie Nelson. Jerry Stone's at $65 on Willie Nelson. Going once, going twice. John Sheehan, John Sheehan is at $100 on Guns N' Roses Lies. Going once, going twice. 65 and 100. 65 and 100. Next round of mystery boxes are officially retired. We don't do those anymore. Hotel California, the Eagles, is a VG Plus, $24.99. VG Plus, $24.99. OG copy. It has the inner sleeve. I don't see a poster. Is it? No. It does have the inner sleeve, though. Sean Jones, VM. That's something that's already sold. Sean, we've already sold Van Morrison. Kendall's back in on Guns N' Roses at $103. Nate Johnson wants HC, Hotel California, sold to Nate Johnson. Jeff McMaster, you were second. Ozark Mountain Daredevils, It'll Shine When It Shines, a VG copy for $9.99. Band on the Run. I want to sing that anytime I'm reading the title. This has the poster with it. It is a VG copy for $12.99. Band on the Run. VG copy for $12.99. John Sheehan back in on Guns N' Roses for $115. Willie Nelson going twice. Going 3 times. Jerry, hold on a second. Jerry Stone has Willie Nelson for $65. Going twice, going 3 times. Kendall's back in on Guns N' Roses, $117. Leslie Silvley gets Band on the Run. Scott Hawley was next. Then Kevin Tays. Bob Welch, French Kiss. This has Sentimental Lady on it. VG Plus, $9.99. Kendall's at $117 on Guns N' Roses. John Sheehan's back in at $125. Matt, you're out at $110. Paul Brothers, you were 4th on Band on the Run. Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskogee, recorded live. VG Plus, $14.99 in shrink wrap. Tracy Chapman, this is unfortunately a VG minus. This is I never see these in this condition, but this has a lot of non-feeler scuffs on it. I mean, I don't know what happened to it, but usually this record's near mint, and we sell it for about $100. This one's $40, and it's a VG minus, mostly on appearance. It's got a lot of scuffs on it. I mean, a lot. Who was first to this? John Sheehan, 125. Jonathan's out on Willie. David Hilton, you were 5th on Band on the Run. Nate Johnson gets Tracy Chapman. Matt's back in on Lies, or Matt, you're out on Lies. John Sheehan has it for 125. Summer, you were 2nd on Tracy Chapman. It's already sold. Let's sell Willie Nelson to Jerry Stone. Willie Nelson got Jerry Stone, or excuse me, other way around. Jerry Stone got Willie Nelson, and that was $65. That's probably, if that was near mint, I would be starting it at 65, and I would probably hope it would bring 150. I've got some more records to auction. I need access to this red crate right here. I know for sure it's got stuff in it we need to auction. I got some killer auction stuff tonight. I mean killer. Some of it was on the Facebook Hype post. Some of it y'all have never seen before, and some of it I may not see until there at the moment. Okay, they are still bidding on Guns N' Roses, so that's at 127. Joe Cocker. The Joe Cocker that's left, who asked that? Paul Brothers is excellent. Excellent for $34.99. John Sheehan's at 125 on Guns N' Roses. Matt, you're back out. Michael McDonald, No Looking Back, is a VG Plus $9.99. That's the full album. Miles Davis, Tribute to Jack Johnson. A VG copy, $19.99. Miles Davis, Tribute to Jack Johnson. VG, $19.99. Marty Parks wants Kiss. I don't have any Kiss yet, but stay tuned. Paul Brothers wants Joe Cocker. Sold to Paul Brothers. I've listened to that album a lot. Miles Davis is sold to Nate Johnson. Jonathan Bodine was next, then Robert Johnson, then Jennifer Hibden. Kendall's back in on Guns N' Roses at 137. Big Hits, High Tide and Green Grass, the Rolling Stones, is a VG copy for $14.99. Blue London label, stereo, and it's a gatefold with the book with it. VG, though, $14.99. John Sheehan back in on Guns N' Roses for $150. Mark Sesnick, Def Leppard. No Def Leppard, no Limp Bizkit, or there may be a Def Leppard, I don't know. I know there's no Limp Bizkit tonight. Rolling Stones Flowers is a VG copy for $14.99. So if you end up claiming one of the Stones albums, let me know which one you want. Bobby, you're first. Let me know if you want High Tide or Flowers. Next is Nancy Sinatra. How does that grab you? Nancy Sinatra is a VG Plus $14.99. VG Plus $14.99. And Leonard Skinner, Legend, VG Plus $22.99. VG Plus $22.99. Previously unreleased material with Ronnie Van Zant and live concerts. Skinner. And I didn't know Rob Zombie was in Leonard Skinner. Look at that. That looks just like Rob Zombie. Bobby was first to the Stones. Bobby wants High Tide. Bobby Harmons gets Rolling Stones High Tide. Nate Johnson, you were next on Stones, so Nate, let me know if you want Flowers, okay? Next is Kendall, out on Guns N' Roses. Bobby got High Tide. Sherry Darnell wants Nancy Sinatra, and Kevin Taze wants Leonard Skinner. Doug Osbury, Willie Nelson is sold. Willie Nelson, Good Times, sold to Jerry Stone for $65. Artemis Pyle. Artemis Pyle looked like, he did look like Rob Zombie, or does, or is Artemis passed? I think Artemis Pyle's still alive, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's one of the last original members of Leonard Skinner still alive. The drummer, Artemis Pyle. Okay, here's what's left in our first check or our first bin of vintage tonight, which is all check condition. Michael McDonald, No Looking Back, is a VG Plus $9.99. By the way, Guns N' Roses is at Matt. Where are we at? John Sheehan. John Sheehan is at 150 on Guns N' Roses Live. Going once, going twice. Going once, going twice. Michael McDonald. Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskogee. Bob Welch, Frank Kiss. Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Dr. Hook Live. J.J. Kell 5. Ricky Skaggs, and Nazareth. He was an original member. Wow. So what album did he come along? Was he not on Pronounced? Evidently he wasn't on Pronounced. He had to have come along pretty soon, though. Maybe not. All right, let's put up... This crate here is kind of crazy. I don't know where to start. Is this not... Ooh. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we definitely got to auction this. Gary Rossington, only OG still alive. Leonard Skinner band members, extremely difficult to keep up with. Nothing fancy. Okay. Nate Johnson's quick. He really knows his Skinner history. This is going twice, going 3 times to John Sheehan for 150. Going twice, going 3 times, John Sheehan, 150. Okay. Wow, this is nice. And I still hadn't kept one of these for my personal collection. Next record up for auction. So I've got a bin over here. I'm going to flip through it, but there may be some stuff like I've done before I may have to pull out that we're going to have to auction. But I'm going to try to flip through it and filter it out before I do so. Okay? This is a near mint copy. Let me take it out of the sleeve. It looks even better because that sleeve is one we've recycled. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Vinyl is near mint. And it has the original inner sleeves. We're going to make it easy and we're going to make it fun. $1 start. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. $1 start on AC/DC. Guns N' Roses is sold to John Sheehan. This is sold to John Sheehan for $150, Tanner. $150. All right, I'm taking away Michael McDonald. Michael's gone. Yeah, due to inflation, dirty deeds are not dirt cheap anymore. Dirty deeds are actually quite expensive. We only got this one title here. I need to show it. Nate Johnson, 35. I knew that would go quick. Dakota's at 40. Motown Collected. Finally got these in. Oh my goodness, this took forever for me to get. We need to go ahead and Troy Robinson's not on this list. We need to go ahead and put him down for 1. John Sheehan got Guns N' Roses for $150. Congratulations. Troy Robinson gets 1. He wanted 1 from last night. Motown Collected. R.J. Myers, Linda Banks, Jerry Pennick, Stacy Metternich, Alex Roman, Jerry Wallace, Michael Potts, Walt Cruz, Charlie Baugh, Brian Sharkey, Paul Brothers. R.J. Myers, Linda Banks, Jerry Pennick, Stacy Metternich, Alex Roman, Jerry Wallace, Michael Potts, Walt Cruz, Charlie Baugh, Brian Sharkey, and Paul Brothers. This is Motown Collected. Jennifer Hibden also wants 1. And Jennifer Hibden and Nate Johnson's at, I think we already have a bid of 45. No, Nate's right. 41 on AC/DC. Motown Collected. Motown Collected featuring 33 classic Motown songs by Marvin Gaye, the Four Tops, the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Mary Wells, the Jackson 5, Rare Earth, Commodores, Rick James, DeBarge, Billy Preston, and Sarita. Includes insert. This is $44.99. 33 tracks. This is the very best of the best of Motown. I mean, Isley Brothers, It's So Hard of Mine, Supremes, Where Did Our Love Go, Stevie Wonder, Uptight, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Jackson 5, I Want You Back, Edwin Starr, War, Rare Earth, Get Ready, Smokey Robinson, Tears of a Clown, Commodores, Easy, has some of the 80s stuff too. This is, Mary Wells, My Guy, Marvin Gaye, How Sweet It Is. Motown Collected is $44.99. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we might need to check the post and make sure no one else was added to this because I didn't think I was only going to have but a few left. But double check that. We got Troy Robinson's pulled. R.J. Myers, Linda Banks, Jerry Pennick, Stacy Metternich, Alex Roman, Jerry Wallace, Michael Potts, Walt Cruz, Charlie Baugh, Brian Sharkey, and Paul Brothers. Motown. I just pulled 1 for Jennifer. Troy wanted 1 for last night. And I've got 2, 4, 6 left unless there's more in the post we didn't pull. Wayne Heat wants 1. This is an awesome compilation. The first batch that came out was limited in white colored vinyl, and I missed that somehow. I don't know how, but I missed it, and this took them forever to repress it just on black vinyl. But, of course, I can't get the limited in number anymore, and they're actually kind of pricey. So, Motown. 5 left now. Okay, AC/DC. If I'm on there twice, it should only be once. Michael Potts, you're only on there once. I just read off the list twice, so you may have heard your name twice. You only got one. Jeff McMaster. So up for auction, if you're just hopping on, up for auction is AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. That's up for auction. Jeff McMaster has it. It's a near mint copy with inner sleeve. Okay, this record here, these here hurt because I put this in our hot post. This kind of stuff hurts us. We have boxes and boxes of records like this in the back. So this is a beautiful, I mean, when I pulled it out of a crate last night to use it for a hot post, it's a beautiful looking record. It's a Muddy Waters 2LP Chess Blues Masters compilation. Look at it. It's gatefold, liner notes, all that stuff. This thing here, though, check this out. It's got this defect on it right there. I mean, it's obviously, you know, so when records get like this, we never put them out. Of course, I gave John a stack of records. I said, hey, all these were on Facebook, so make sure you clean them and they all get out for sale. And he didn't price it. He's like, well, you know, we don't put out records like this. So I'm going to put it up for a $1 start. You basically get 98% of the record, or 95% probably. It's a 2LP Muddy Waters compilation, and it's I like the cover, and the vinyl is near mint except for that one big defect on it. So $1 start on Muddy Waters. It does have the defect on it, but other than that, you get an entire disc, a whole other side, and it's most of the rest of the side too. So Mike McGinnis is at 10. AC/DC. AC/DC is catalog number Atlantic 16033. I'm not for sure what's a first press or not on this one. I didn't even look or say. I just know it was a pristine copy. AC/DC, it's SD 16033. It's very nice though. Okay, let's show this next bin. Give me 1 second on it. I gotta make sure, I think John put some other stuff in here I wanted to auction. So let me make sure I've got that ready out in auction. Pretty much the whole first part here. Okay. Here we go. Jimmy Buffett, Florida Days, or Florida A's, something like that. $24.99. Don't see that too often. Ladies Love Outlaws, Waylon Jennings, $29.99. Second press, Ladies Love Outlaws, tan label. Very nice though, near mint, $29.99. Muddy Waters is at $25. Jeff McMaster's is at $46 on AC/DC. Jeff McMaster's is at $46, going once, going twice. Muddy Waters is at $25 with Chris Kirkley, going once, going twice. Jeff Whitney is first to Jimmy Buffett. OG Black Crows. None here. He does have, I think Kevin told me he had some OG Black Crows in his collection. We didn't get to any of the B's in the alphabet the last time I was there, so maybe next time. Waylon Never Could Toe the Mark is $24.99. Shrink wrap and hop sticker. Waylon Never Could Toe the Mark. Shrink wrap and hop sticker. $24.99. Waylon Black on Black is $24.99. 3 Waylon albums. Elvin Bishop, Hometown Boy Makes Good. Elvin Bishop is $14.99. We've got Chuck Berry Flashback. Chuck Berry Flashback. That's a 2LP compilation. Johnny Be Good, Reelin' and Rockin'. $24.99. Last call on the auctions. Last call on the auctions. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Jeff McMaster going twice, going 3 times. $46. Muddy Waters is at Chris Kirkley. $25. It's a near mint record except for this defect on it. We almost didn't put it out, but I was like, they'll still buy that just as long as they know about it. Right there, this defect on this right here. It's on the last track of the last side. So like I said, you're getting about a 90%, 95% album there, Muddy Waters compilation. Jeff Whitney got Jimmy Buffett. Dakota's back in on AC/DC. So Chris Kirkley going twice, going 3 times on Muddy Waters. Dakota's back in on AC/DC at $50. Nate Johnson wants Chuck Berry. That is sold to Nate Johnson. Next is Ronnie Millsap. One More Try for Love. Ronnie Millsap is $9.99. One More Try for Love. Two Lefty from Willie. VG Plus, $9.99. VG. Besides this record here, this bin should be all near mint records. So if you don't hear me say the condition, you can assume the vinyl is really nice. Nate's at $26 at Muddy Waters. Mark Chesler, it's at $26. Dakota's in on AC/DC. So Jeff McMaster, just so you know you're out, Dakota has that at $50. Hello Walls, Willie Nelson is $14.99. Hello Walls, $14.99. Merle Haggard presents his 30th album, $14.99. Merle Haggard, that is $14.99. Merle Haggard, Keep Moving On is $14.99. And Hagar, Sean, Arison, and Shreve, HSAS, $24.99. Through the Fire. Through the Fire. Chris Kirkley is at $27 on Muddy Waters. Nate Johnson's at $28. Jason Byrne wants Willie Nelson. So to Jason Byrne. Then most of this right here is from the Spring City collection. I do have some stuff from the Birmingham collection tonight. I'm about to start putting some of it up for auction, but a lot of this is quote from the Spring City collection. You ought to even get a preview of this stuff. Really good 80s rock, southern rock, country, and outlaw country, and blues. That's where a lot of this blues stuff is coming from tonight. Robbie Reasonover got HSAS. Dakota, going twice, going three times on AC/DC. $50. AC/DC, going twice, going three times. Next record is Wall of Voodoo, Dark Continent. Wall of Voodoo is $39.99. That's from Birmingham. Wall of Voodoo, $39.99. Roy Orbison at the Rock House, $29.99. This record always gets high praise. Roy Orbison at the Rock House, $29.99. Jeff is out on that. Mike Massey wants Wall of Voodoo. And Walt Cruz was next. That was one I think we probably should have auctioned. So let's go ahead and sell AC/DC so we can get another auction rolling. Tanner, AC/DC, I have misplaced a sleeve. Or maybe, no, maybe it was in this one. Yeah. Muddy Waters wasn't in a sleeve. AC/DC is sold to $50 to Dakota Wilkie. Dakota, you just got a pristine AC/DC Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Chris Kirkley's at $29 on Muddy Waters. Debbie Blair wants Lefty. That's the Willie Nelson album right here. From Lefty, from Willie. That is sold to Debbie Blair. HSA out. Voodoo, Voodoo. Mike got Voodoo. Walt was next. $29.30 on Muddy Waters. Roy Orbison at the Rock House. And the Kinks. UK Jive. $29.99. I've never seen that before. The Kinks, UK Jive. $29.99. Let's do another auction. Let's do, what do we got up? Blues, we just sold what just sold on auction? Rock, we need to do a country. How about this thing right here? This is so tough to find. This is so tough to find. Travis Tritt, It's All About the Change. I think I've only offered this maybe once, maybe two times. This was originally pressed in 1991 only as a Columbia Record Club edition. I don't think this was ever retail sold in store, just Columbia Record Club only. We need a $145 start for it. Travis Tritt, It's All About the Change. This is a pristine copy. That's the original inner sleeve that came with it, and this thing is a 9.9. We don't like giving 10s. 9.9. Travis Tritt, It's All About the Change. That's a $145 start. In shrink wrap. Jerry Pinnock is in, $145. Muddy Waters is at $35 with Chris Kirkley. Muddy Waters is at $35 with Chris Kirkley. Travis Tritt albums have really never been reissued. Quick kind of background on pressing information. Travis Tritt, a later 80s country artist, early 90s, meaning not a lot available on vinyl. And that also means they're extremely difficult to get. They've never been repressed. As far as we know, I mean, I don't think this album's ever been repressed, 180 gram mass production to the public, anything within the last 5 years. It may have been pressed again in the 90s, but I don't think so. I think it was this one-time press here for CRC. Dakota's at 146. Chris Kirkley has Muddy Waters at 35. Little Steven, Freedom, No Compromise. Yeah, No Compromise. Little Steven is $24.99. Next is Paul Davis, Cool Night. Paul Davis is $19.99. That's in shrink wrap with hype sticker. Merle Haggard, the Epic Collection recorded live. I think this is like his greatest hits live. $14.99. Merle Haggard. Some great Merle Haggard albums in here. And this guy really liked the Merle stuff. He really liked the Waylon stuff. And he kept it all in really good condition. He only kept really nice copies. Muddy Waters. I'm going to go over this one more time. Chris Kirkland's at 35. This is called Muddy Waters Chess Blues Master Series. Chess Blues Master Series. Here's the label. You get 2 discs. This one is near mint. This one is near mint all the way up to the last side on the last track. And there's some kind of pressing defect. It's like something either scarred it or it got kind of messed up there. That is Muddy Waters Chess Blues Master Series. And it's a gatefold pressing. Does have that issue with it. Current bid is $37 with Chris Kirkley. Chris Kirkley is at $37. Debbie Blair wants Merle Haggard. Debbie Blair right back here. Jerry Penix is at $147 on Travis Tritt. Debbie, you were second on Merle Haggard. No, Debbie got Merle Haggard. Leslie was second. Leslie was second. Stevie Nicks, Belladonna, only $19.99. This is a clean looking record for just being $19.99. Original inner sleeve, near mint. Wow. $19.99. Stevie Nicks, Belladonna. David Allen Coe, Hello in There. Gold stamp promo, $34.99 for DAC. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? This is a reissue. This is a reissue, and it is 180 gram. I'm not for sure what pressing. This is $24.99. $24.99. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? $24.99. Chris Kirkley, 37. Debbie Blair, MH, do you have Journey Departure, Journey Evolution? We sold most of the Journey stuff the other night. Wayne Heat wants Stevie Nicks. Wayne Heat wants Stevie Nicks. Marty Kramer was next. Nate Johnson is at 40 on Muddy Waters. Susie Breedlove was third on Stevie Nicks. So Stevie Nicks wants the Wayne Heat. Sherry Darnell gets David Allen Coe. Nate Johnson gets Marvin Gaye. Nate Johnson gets Marvin Gaye. And Tanner, make sure that goes in for $24.99. I still have those in stock. If anybody, now we're sold out of the 50th anniversary. Here's this exact same pressing. We're sold out of the 50th anniversary editions. This is the exact same pressing I have right here, new Dakota. If you want one, it's $31.99. It's new and sealed. This is the exact same thing, sealed. That was an opened near mint reissue, so $5, $6 cheaper. If we get something traded back into us that's a new album, like within the last year, that we probably, we're going to sell it $5, $6 as long as it's been taken care of, less than what it would cost new as a used price. So, yeah, $24.99 on that. And we have them sealed over here for $31.99. Dakota, if you want one. Chris is out on Muddy Waters, so Nate has Muddy Waters for $40. Muddy Waters going once, going twice, $40. And Travis Tritt, Jerry Penix is at $147. Jerry Penix at $147, going once, going twice on Travis Tritt. Dakota said he'll take one. Let me go around here and grab it. Anybody else want a Marvin Gaye? There is a better pressing that is technically in print, but we can't get them right now. I think they're all gone. It's waiting repress. So when will we get them? Who knows? But when we get them, we'll show them. But they're about $15 more than this one. But I've opened one of these before, and it sounds really good. Not as good as the other one, but it is what it is. Nazareth, the Full Circle, FOOL. Nazareth is $19.99. Next is Merle Haggard and the Strangers. I don't see this one too often. The Land of Many Churches with Bonnie Owens and the Carter Family, $24.99. Merle Haggard. So both auctions, going twice, going 3 times. Nate Johnson, $40. Jerry Penix, $147. The Sun Story, Charlie Rich, is $14.99. Charlie Rich, Sun Story, $14.99. Ricky Skaggs, Don't Cheat in Our Hometown, is $14.99. And Simply Red. Simply Red is $19.99. Simply Red. Early Steppenwolf, recorded live, 1967, is $19.99. Steppenwolf live. Steppenwolf 7 is $19.99. Steppenwolf 7, $19.99. Jennifer Hibden wants Simply Red, sold to Jennifer. Next is Don Williams' Greatest Hits. Don Williams' Greatest Hits is $9.99. And Don Williams, 20 of My Best. Jonathan, the 2 auctions are done. I probably need to go ahead and call them. It was Travis Tritt, Things Are About to Change. It sold to Jerry Pinnock for $147. And Muddy Waters is sold to Nate Johnson for $40. Those are both sold. Robbie Reasonover, you're first to Don Williams, DW. Let me know if you want Greatest Hits or 20 of My Best. Robbie Reasonover wants Greatest Hits. So those 2 auctions are sold, 40 and 147. Let me go grab a couple more. Jonathan, I am about to put up 2 new ones. So we just did blues and country. Let's do some hair metal and hair metal and yeah, I knew this thing was expensive. Let's do hair metal and southern rock. This thing is this one here. Did you see the price on that one? Rat, Out of the Cellar. We've been auctioning off any Rat because it's been so in demand. Has the original Atlantic inner sleeve. I think this is a top copy alert. It is. It looks fabulous. Rat, Out of the Cellar. It does have a saw mark here, so it was originally a cutout. It's pristine though. Rat, Out of the Cellar. $45 start. Never been reissued. I don't know why. That's crazy in my opinion. Okay, this Allman Brothers record, I'd love to listen to it, but it's sealed. This has been out of print for a long time. Randall Lester wants Paul Davis. That's a record in here. I thought at first he was tagging somebody, but that's Paul Davis. That's sold to Randall Lester. This is a long out of print Allman Brothers live at Ludlow Garage, 1970. 3 LP, first ever vinyl edition. I think this was originally put on CD or maybe in some kind of box set, but it's newly remastered from the original analog tapes. It's a live 1970 Allman Brothers concert. Dreams, Stateboro Blues, Trouble No More, Dimples, Every Hungry Woman. I'm going to move to the outskirts of town, Hoochie Coochie Man in memory of Elizabeth Reed, and then Mountain Jam. This was originally pressed in 2016. This is extremely difficult to get, and it's kind of something I want to keep, but I need a $200 start for it. Allman Brothers live at Ludlow Garage, 1970. That is a $200 start. 3 LP sealed 2016 pressing. Randall Lester got Paul Davis. Get back to some new vinyl. New vinyl's next. New vinyl's next. Will Harper. So here's the bid on Rat. Will Harper on Rat. 45, 45, 50, 75, 50, 85, and 90. Rat Out of the Cellar is at $90 from Marty Kramer. Steppenwolf. We had 2 Steppenwolf albums summer. The live one, 1967, was $19.99, and Steppenwolf 7 was $19.99. Steppenwolf 7 is $19.99. Hall & Oates, this is their greatest hits. Volume 1, $19.99. Sarah Smile, She's Gone, Rich Girl, Kiss on My List, You Make My Dreams, Private Eyes, Man Eater. This is $19.99. Hall & Oates. Rock and Roll Soul Volume 1. Heart, this is Heart's greatest hits and live. Nice copy. Greatest hits and then live. $29.99. Heart's greatest hits and live. $29.99. And the best of Buddy Holly, certified original master recordings. $14.99. Buddy Holly, $14.99. Matt Kitron. Matt Kitron wants Hall & Oates. That's sold to Matt. Jennifer Hibden was next. Chrissy Cole Clark, you were third. Robin Walker, you were fourth. And Chrissy Cole first on Heart. Chrissy first on Heart. Chrissy Cole Clark, yeah. You were third on Hall & Oates. You were first on Heart. Mark Sesnick, you were second on Heart. Nate Johnson was first to Buddy Holly. Marco V was next, then Sean. Okay, where are we at on our auctions? Rat, going once, going twice to Marty Kramer for $90. $90. Rat Out of the Cellar, pristine copy. $90, Marty Kramer. And then we're looking for a $200 start on the Allman Brothers live at Ludlow Garage. $200 start on that. Here's what's left in this bin. Don Williams, 20 of My Best, $19.99. Very, very nice copy of Steppenwolf 7, also 1999, and early Steppenwolf is 1999. Ricky Skaggs, Don't Cheat in Our Hometown, $14.99. Charlie Rich, Sun Story, $14.99. All of his Sun stuff. Merle Haggard, The Land of Many Churches, $24.99. Nazareth, Full Circle, $19.99. Little Steven was $24.99. The Kinks, UK Jive, $29.99. Gold stamp promo. We also have Roy Orbison, Merle Haggard, Ronnie Millsap, Elvin Bishop, Waylon, and Waylon. Rad is going twice, going 3 times. Rad is going twice, going 3 times now to Marty for $90. Then we're going to get some new auctions. Where's our bin? Next bin of new, do we have a full bin of new arrival anywhere to show? We should. If it's not there, we've got to. We have to somewhere. Yeah, I've done that one.
Yeah,
See,
it was that one and cardboard box.
just 2 boxes, Ed? What was here?
2 boxes.
There's yeah. We may. Did you thin one out after pre-sale?
Must have.
We got, guys. We have so much stacked. We literally have so much. We have so much stacked around us. We really don't know where stuff is at this point. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I'll find some new vinyl. Sherry Darnell is first on Steppenwolf 7. Sherry Darnell on Steppenwolf 7. Let's see. Joey, I'll come. Let's see. I will come see you Sunday. How about that? I missed the 3 Waylands. Wayland was, I hadn't heard from you in a while. I didn't know what was going on. So I hadn't heard from you in a while. The Waylon Jennings was Ladies Love Outlaws. Waylon Never Could Toe the Mark. And Waylon Black on Black. Black on Black was $24.99. Never Could Toe the Mark was $24.99. And Ladies Love Outlaws is $29.99. How did the Slipknot go today? Slipknot, we got 2 of them in, and the first 2 people who claimed one got one. I don't remember who those 2 people were. I know Michael Harrell was one. I think Chase Gaither was the other one. Chase Gaither got the other one. So Slipknot, I'm not even going to post the next one. The next Slipknot, I'm not even going to post it because it's pointless. There's going to be 50 people want it, and we're only going to get 2. So they're only allocating 2 of those as far as I know. I think this is a bin of new stuff from maybe, yeah, we need to go through this. We went through this really, really late last night, so. Okay, let's sell Rat, $90 to Marty Kramer. If anybody wants this, it's $199.99. Almond Brothers at Ludlow Garage. It's $199.99. 3LP sealed Almond Brothers. Ludlow, that's hard to say. Ludlow Garage. That's $199.99. Speaking of Waylon Jennings, this is a any more Velvet Revolver. No, Velvet Revolver is not available right now, unfortunately. Waylon Jennings, JD's. This is 1964. So here's the story on this record. This is Waylon Jennings' first album, and I'm pretty sure it was recorded live. And it was like you had to order it there at the show, and that was the only way it was available. Something along those lines. This is very difficult to get. It's a VG minus, kind of like the Willie was earlier. It's kind of like these are so hard to find. Waylon Jennings at JD's. Now, there's a couple different versions of this, the way I understand. This is JD 1001 S-1. Waylon Jennings. His first album. This is the first in his discography. $100 start. Waylon Jennings, JD's. That's a $100 start. Very difficult to get. And what's next over here? Let's do Hootie. Hootie and the Blowfish. We sold an OG. For last night. We sold an original copy. I don't know for how much, but we sold an original copy last night. This is the 2017. This is the 2017 reissue. which is actually out of print right now and not too easy to get. Hootie and the Blowfish is a $30 start. If you don't want to spend however many hundreds of dollars the OG sold for last night, this is the next best thing. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rearview Mirror, Diamond Certified debut album, Let Her Cry, Only Want to Be With You, Hold My Hand, $30 start on that, Hootie and the Blowfish. Melissa Heathcock is at $125 on Waylon Jennings. Melissa's at $125 on that, and Hootie's getting plenty of bids. I was in Nashville, one store had the rest, zero Slipknot, yeah. And I don't know, like we order from a lot of different places, but you know, the biggest of the biggest place we order from, they're usually the most heavily allocated because a lot of people order from them. So I'm trying my best to get as many as I can. But if what happens, here's what's going to happen. It'll be like Tool Fear Inoculum. We're going to order 20 from everywhere, thinking I'm only going to get 1 or 2, and then everybody gets them, and I've got 60 Tool Fear Inoculum, and we only sell 4. And then I've got 56 toolbox sets. I've got 10 grand tied up in. So I'd rather have 1 and only be able to sell 1 than have 50 and only sell 1. So yes, Nico is sold. Nico is sold. Iron Maiden, Live After Death. This is $57.99. Iron Maiden is a UK press. It's a gatefold. It's got a tour book with it. So somebody posted in our group earlier today. We was like, why is this thing so heavy? It's got like a 20-page book with it. It's a UK pressing. It's also a cardboard, sturdy tip-on jacket. $57.99. Iron Maiden Live After Death. Hootie is at $60 with Dahl & Webb. And who was at the Waylon Jennings? Melissa's at $125. Waylon Jennings is at $125, going once, going twice to Melissa Heathcock on the rare Waylon Jennings JDs. Where's Lisa Montgomery at? She probably would have normally been bidding on that. Melissa, you got that for $125, going once, going twice. Oh my, it was a good copy. I never saw it. Yeah, someone bought it. Nico Velvet Underground stuff, that's not going to be around long. Iron Maiden, y'all need to buy that. Like right now, someone buy it. The Lost Boys soundtrack, last copy we have, red vinyl. Lost Boys, this is a Friday Music reissue, $37.99. Next is Reverend Horton Heat, Revival, green vinyl, Reverend Horton Heat, that is $31.99. Revival. Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, another UK very nice reissue, that is $56.99. Laughing and Crying with the Reverend Horton Heat, $31.99. This is on red vinyl. Some of this in here we hadn't gone through yet. Laughing and Crying, I don't remember showing this. Red vinyl, Reverend Horton Heat, $31.99. Kenny Bell wants a Lost Boys soundtrack. Going twice, going 3 times on the Waylon Jennings. What did I just say? Waylon Jennings. And Hootie is at 60 with Dolan. Marty Kramer, you're out. What did I just say? Jalen, what did I say? Waylon Jennings? Okay. Y'all going to hear some funny screw-ups on this show. That's why people put... Jeff Whitney, Reverend Horton Heat. Jeff, do you want... which one do you want? Do you want Revival or do you want Waylon Jennings? Yeah. Jawan Jennings. Laughing and Crying. Laughing and Crying. Let me know which one you want. Let's see. What did Manson, Mechanical Animals, and Hollywood go for last night? We haven't put up Mechanical Animals for sale yet. For some reason, something was up with that record. John didn't put it out for some reason. And then we still have Hollywood that I was calling Hollywood. Jeff needs to put back Jimmy Buffett, and he wants this copy of Revival. Okay? Hootie is going twice to Dolan, and this is sold for $125 to Mary. It may be a new buyer. Mary, are you still watching? I hope so. I need a monster, Seth. Can you help me out? I've only had one today, and I've only had about 3 hours sleep. Melissa Heathcock, you are the winner of Waylon Jennings JDs. Congratulations. $125. If that's your first purchase with us, please make sure you message CollectCo. We need a message from you with your email address and your mailing address. Okay. Hootie, going twice, going 3 times. Hootie, This is a tough one to say too. Dolan is at Marty. Yeah, Dolan Webb's at $60. Dolan Webb's at $60. Here's the Jimmy Buffett being put back. Somebody needs to grab it. We don't get that one too often. Jimmy Buffett is at $24.99. Rancid, $26.99. This is Rancid self-titled. $26.99. Rancid self-titled. American Hi-Fi, Hearts on Parade. Limited and numbered 1,500. Music on vinyl, orange vinyl. $38.99. $38.99. Did you take a swig, Seth? Okay. Jeff McMaster's at Jimmy Buffett. Jeff McMaster's on Jimmy Buffett. That's sold to Jeff McMaster. Zach's out on Hootie. Ruby Soho on Rancid. Is Ruby Soho on Rancid? I don't know if I've ever even listened to a Rancid song, so I'm definitely going to have to check. Ruby Soho. I don't see Ruby Soho on here. Al Capone. Young Al Capone. No Ruby, though. Kristen Barnett wants it. Matt, if you don't want it, it looks like Kristen wants it. Marty Kramer's at 61 on Rancid. Joe Barrios was next. We need to get Joe on a waiting list on that. And Nate Johnson was next on Buffett. And I think I'm caught up now. So we need to put Joe Barrios on the Rancid waiting list, if that's okay, Joe. Let us know if you don't want on there. Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King, $29.99. Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King. 2 LP, $29.99. Ray LaMontagne, Gossip in the Grain. Gossip in the Grain, $39.99. Armored Saint, Raising Fear, red vinyl, metal blade reissue, $37.99. Another one. Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks is $36.99. Marty Kramer is at 61 on Hootie and the Blowfish, cracked rear view, near mint, shrink wrap reissue, $61. Going once, going twice. Let me grab another auction. So we've sold a rare Waylon Jennings. Let's sell a rare David Allan Coe. These things are so hard to get, and it's not a check condition. It's unbelievable. This is nasty David Allan Coe. Okay, this is the uncensored, not recommended for airplay. You see what's on the back? MF. I mean, this is what everybody wants. David Allan Coe, nothing sacred. This one is unbelievably nice, which is rare for this record. They usually look like people left them on the floor in a bar and people stepped all over them. This thing is near mint. This is a $250 start. David Allan Coe, nothing sacred. This is one of the grails of David Allan Coe records. $250 start, nothing sacred. Dolan's out on Hootie, so Hootie's going twice, going 3 times to Marty. Going twice, going 3 times to Marty for 61. Does anybody need a brand new, sealed, pristine copy of the Rolling Stones Hot Rocks? I don't think I've ever read the tracks on this. I may sell them after reading the tracks. Time is on my side. Heart of Stone. Play with Fire. I can't get no satisfaction. As tears go by, get off my cloud. Mother's Little Helper. 19th Nervous Breakdown. Paint It Black. Under My Thumb. Ruby Tuesday, Let's Spend the Night Together, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Street Fightin' Man, Sympathy for the Devil, Honky Tonk Women, Gimme Shelter, Midnight Rambler, which is the live version, You Can't Always Get What You Want, Brown Sugar, and Wild Horses. There is not a bad song on there. Now, a lot of people tell me, I am so burned out, Chad, on the Rolling Stones. I've heard that album 10 million times. I've heard it a lot myself, but it's one that, to me, it don't get old. Maybe I just haven't heard it enough. But that is $36.99. Brand new Rolling Stones Hot Rocks. Can you read the tracks on Coe? No, I can't. I physically cannot. I don't know how to read. Jennifer Hibden wants a Rolling Stones. There you go. Craig just also posted the tracks. Marty Kramer, congratulations. You got a much more affordable Hootie and the Blowfish. This is only $61. Yeah, some people tell me they're burnt. Well, some people, there's always at least one Rolling Stone song tied to like a girlfriend or something. You know, there's some, like I have a cousin and he was married to a woman named Angie, and so he can't stand that song, obviously. And so there's I guess it's always something tied to Wild Horses. Somebody told me they had a bad experience with the song Wild Horses when it was playing in the background or something. So, but to me, it don't get old. So this is a classic. This is like an essential. And Tanner, guess what? We have sold out, and we're going to need to order more. This is sold. The first one went to Jennifer Hibden. The second one I have in my hand goes to Kevin Tays. Also, we get vintage copies of this in. However, they're sometimes, and most of the time, they're rough, like most Stones albums. These things were played and played and played, and this is new, and they sound really good. I've actually bought and opened one of those before. So, let's put Billy Nippers, Sue Ann Jacobs, and Bill Toe on the waiting list, okay? Y'all three, we're gonna order you one, all right? And they will be in on Monday. Those two are sold. I don't think we have any more in our Stones bin. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, $36.99. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun. Hello, I Love You, Love Street. Unknown Soldier, 5-1. Spanish Caravan, $36.99. Dakota also wants on the Rolling Stones wait list. What did the OG hoodie sell for? You know, I really don't know. I don't remember. It's like 200, 300, 250, 180. I don't really know. It was more than 200. Power Slave, Iron Maiden. Power Slave, Iron Maiden, $56.99. Mad Season, Above, $44.99. Mad Season, Above. Okay, does anybody want to get David Allan Coe? We need a $250 start. Opportunity is calling. David Allan Coe, Nothing Sacred. Bid often. We need a $250 start for that. Let me go ahead and put up something else. Let's do Bob Marley. Burning, the Wailers, includes the original version of I Shot the Sheriff. I don't get these too often. We get Bob Marley albums. It's usually some kind of strange off-label compilation. Something happened here. Something discolored it. Looks like somebody dropped some acid on it, which may have happened. Some literal like acid. It's a gatefold pressing. No condition notes. So yeah, it's really clean. Island. Did the Exile Rolling Stones album have the original postcards? Bobby, I have not shown a Rolling Stones Exile Main Street tonight. I have not shown one of those tonight. This is a, let's go crazy, $1 start. Burning, Bob Marley, The Wailers, only a $1 start. That will jump up there pretty fast. Inner sleeve, it does have, it's an older inner sleeve in it. I don't think it comes with like a custom inner sleeve or anything. $1 start on that. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. The OG went for $253. $253. Okay. Next is Foo Fighters, St. Cecilia. That is $17.99. Rage Against the Machine, $29.99. Rage Against the Machine, $29.99. And Armored Saint, Raising Fear. Debbie also wants on the Rolling Stones waiting list. Armored Saint, let me put those back here with the other Armored Saints. I've got 4 left now, thanks to Bob Riger buying one last night. Eddie Vedder ukulele songs. Make sure you have one of these in your collection. Even if you don't like Eddie Vedder, this is one like you can resell later and make a profit on and buy more records you like. Eddie Vedder ukulele songs. I know people who do that. People buy records literally. I'm like, hey, you need to buy this because these are going to go up. And then they sell them, or sometimes they sell them back to me. And then they buy records that they actually want with the profits. So that's called vinyl speculation. Kristen gets a Foo Fighters. Bob Marley is at 1, as at 5. Jason's F is at only $5. I figured he'd be like it at 30 in the first 5 seconds. Jennifer gets an Eddie Vedder. So does Sherry Darnell. Sherry Darnell and Jennifer Hibden. Rolling Stones is $36.99, Susie. The Hot Rocks, if you want us to order you one, $36.99. Suicidal Tendencies, The Art of Rebellion. Suicidal Tendencies, music on vinyl, $38.99. Kristen's at 7 on Bob Marley. We have that thing priced pretty high. Almost said Whiskey Myers. Whiskey Myers, Mud, $26.99. Jason's at 10 on Bob. Kevin's at 10, so Jason's got it at 10. Let There Be Rock, AC/DC, $28.99. AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. Killer Mike, rap music, $36.99. That's on green vinyl. Old Crow Medicine Show is $28.99. And last record, John Prine, In Spite of Ourselves, $28.99. Michael Hackett on Whiskey Myers. Michael's back in. Seth is so excited. Michael and Seth have competing record collections. Seth hoards all of his and he don't want anybody touching them, so his parents are like having to build their own collection in a completely different room. That's mostly true. Plus, he brings home sealed records, and his mom, Denise, is like, "Can we listen to this? Do not open this. Do not open this. It would lose half its value." So, okay, Jason F. is at 15 on Bob Marley. Melissa Heathcock also wants a Whiskey Myers. Melissa gets a Whiskey Myers. Susie Breedlove is on AC/DC. Michael, I hope you're doing well. I'm assuming you're watching from Hartsville tonight. Sherry Darnell, I am fresh out of Whiskey Myers. Unless there's another one over here on the rack, Tanner. Is there? Did we sell all those? I think 10 of those came in. They're all gone. I think we're out of Whiskey Myers. So, Sherry Darnell, we will have to put you on the waiting list. Seth's using the CollectCo account to comment. Jason F. is at 18 on Bob Marley. Okay, I'm about to pull David Allen Coe. If anybody wants it, it's $250. Nothing sacred. Not recommended for airplay. David Allen Coe, nothing sacred. $250. That's going over here with the Allman Brothers Ludlow Garage. All right, where's our MoFi buyers? I think this thing is awesome. Bob Dylan and the Band. Any more whiskey? We do have other Whiskey Myers albums, though. Bob Dylan and the Band. MoFi, 2LP MoFi, sealed. $50 start. Bob Dylan and the Band, the Basement Tapes. 2LP MoFi, Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. Limited and, of course, numbered on the back. Sealed MoFi, $50. Yeah, Sherry Darnell's the first on the waiting list. Yes, sir. Same to you. Thanks for joining us. Jerry Stone, do Ed, Tanner, or April have vinyl collections? Ed definitely has a vinyl collection. Tanner has some records. April has probably never bought a record ever, no. Jeff McMaster is first at 20 on Bob Marley. Dakota, Eddie Vedder is at $31.99. Eddie Vedder's at $31.99. Jonathan Bodine bid $50 on Bob Marley, or maybe he's bidding $50 on Bob Dylan. We got two Bobs going on now. I think he's bidding $50 on Bob Dylan basement tapes. Thank you, Jonathan. Dylan, that helps me out a lot. Did y'all ever sell that Elvis 45? Matt, I'm going to promote it to auction next Thursday. Next Thursday is going to be a crazy night. We're actually going to sell the Elvis Sun 45 that night too. So everybody cancel your plans. Thursday nights are the big nights. Big night tonight too. We got a lot of good stuff. Gary Hackett wants an Eddie Vedder. So we got Dylan at 50. We got Bob Marley at 20. Here's what's left in this crate. We have John Prine, Old Crow Medicine Show, Killer Mike, AC/DC, Suicidal Tendencies, Eddie Vedder, Rage Against the Machine, Mad Season, Iron Maiden, The Doors, Armored Saint, Ray LaMontagne, Avenged Sevenfold, Iron Maiden, and then the Reverend other record over there. Okay, I need to find another bin of vintage, which has got to be over here somewhere. Bear with me, everybody. I'm finding our next crate of vintage. Next crate of vintage. Let me flip through it right quick. May have a couple things I want to auction. Let's see what we got here. We never see that. We probably need to auction that. Probably be a lot of people want that. Give everybody a fair chance. Probably on that one too. And there's some great, I can't pull out everything. We'll be here all night, but there's some great, there's some great records in here. Good batch of records coming up right here. All right. Did I move that other crate? Yeah. Okay. Is that Grunge Night? Yes, that's Grunge Night and others. Okay, Erica's at 21 on Bob Marley. Jeff's at 22. Jonathan Bodine is at 60 on Dylan. Dakota wants Eddie Vedder. Dakota wants an Eddie Vedder. Let me pull that right here. I've only got 3 left now, and I hadn't kept one for myself, but y'all come first, except on some things. Then I come first. If it was OG sealed Led Zeppelin 2, maybe going to me first. Sherry Darnell on Ray LaMontagne. Doug, Suicidal Tendencies was $38.99. I'm a new follower. Where do you do your auction? We do all of our auctions right here. That's what we're auctioning back here in the back. We're auctioning these. All of our records are shown here. All of our records are shown here first on Facebook. We don't show anything. We don't put out anything in store early. We don't show it anywhere else. We don't put stuff on eBay first. Even if we have a grail, it's being shown here. We have sales on Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, definitely every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, unless we have personal plans or we can't be here or I'm traveling to buy records. So, Dylan Gansey, we've already got a $60 bid on Dylan. And Nate Johnson's at 23 on Bob Marley. Y'all are nowhere even near to the sticker price on that thing yet. I think we're going to save a lot of time. I should have just straight showed that one. Jennifer Hibden wants a Metallica Black album from the first crate. Right here, Metallica Black album, sold to Jennifer. If anybody else wants one, they're $29.99. Michael Hackett is at 25 on Bob Marley. Daniel Cody's at 70 on Dylan. Shane McKinney, did you get my package? What was your package? I have no idea. Oh, the Velvet Underground, yes. I got that. Let me know so I can send you money for that. It's a MoFi. Bob Dylan and the band Basement Tapes, MoFi. It's sealed. Current bid is $70 with Daniel Cody. Jonathan Bodine's at 75. Michael Hackett is at 30 on Bob Marley. Includes the original version of I Shot the Sheriff. Michael Hackett's at 30. Jeff McMaster is at 30. Okay, here we go. Do you have any more Ray LaMontagne? We had Trouble. And Doug wants, we had Trouble and that one I just sold, and that's the only ones we've ever ordered, but I'm going to be ordering more. Suicidal, Doug wants a Suicidal price. It's $38.99, Doug. $38.99. It's music on vinyl. And we have other Suicidal Tendencies. I'll have to do that later. Bob Marley, 33 with Jeff. Michael Hackett's at 35. Foreigner. Self-titled, debut Foreigner album, 1999. Foreigner, self-titled, debut. Wow, that's really nice. 1999. Feels like the first time. Foreigner, Double Vision, 1999. Back-to-back Foreigner. First one gets to claim which one they want. Glenn Frey, The All-Nighter. Glenn Frey is 1999. Foghat, Fool for the City. That is $14.99. Foghat, Fool for the City. Frampton, Peter Frampton, Breaking All the Rules. This is $19.99. Exile. Exile is self-titled, and it is $9.99 in shrink wrap with hop sticker. $9.99 for Exile. Next is Exile, Hang On to Your Heart, also in shrink wrap with hop sticker. $9.99. Johnny Winter, Still Alive and Well. Johnny Winter, $19.99. Eagles, One of These Nights, is $29.99. And Johnny Winter, Raising Cain. Johnny Winter. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. $19.99. Leonard Skinner, One More from the Road. 2LP Live Skinner. $39.99. So where are we at on our auctions? Daniel Cody Daniel Cody is at $80 on the Bob Dylan Band Mo-Fi basement tape, sealed, $80. Bob Marley is with Michael Hackett for $35. No one has set out on anything yet. What's suicidal? The suicidal Doug asked about before I show the others, so it's not confusing. The other suicidal tendencies I have, or this is the one I've been showing, The Art of Rebellion. It's a music on vinyl. It is $38.99. We do have other suicidal tendencies. I'll show those in just a second. We also have other Whiskey Myers that Tanner had pulled for us. I got to show those in just a second too. Dylan is at 85. Jeff, you bid 35. Michael Hackett was already at 35. And then Daniel's new high bidder on Dylan at 90, or back in at high bidder. The Best of Free, Paul Rogers, free, $19.99. And Foreigner, I skipped something. Paul Brothers wants Foreigner. Paul, let me know if you want Double Vision or self-titled or both of them. Paul Brothers. He's going to get one of those. Bad Company, that is Burning Sky, $19.99. Bad Company, Burning Sky. Ozark Mountain Daredevils, $14.99. Jonathan Bodine's at $100 on Bob Dylan and the band, basement tapes, sealed Mo-Fi. Wings at the Speed of Sound, $24.99. Jeff McMaster's at $40 on Bob Marley, Burning. ZZ Top, Afterburner, is $24.99. ZZ Top, Afterburner. Rio Grande Mud, ZZ Top, back-to-back ZZ, that is $34.99. Aretha Franklin, live at Fillmore West. Aretha is $29.99. Blackfoot Strikes is $19.99. Blackfoot Strikes. The Fabulous Thunderbirds is $17.99. Fabulous Thunderbirds. Hank Williams Jr., Lone Wolf. That is pressed in 1990. That is $34.99. Paul Brothers wants both. Paul, you got it. Jeff McMaster is at $40 on Bob Marley. Daniel Cody's at $110 on Bob Dylan. Chris Crowley wants Rio. Rio Grande Mud. So did Chris Crowley. Orlando Martinez, you were second on that one. That Johnny Winter albums have jams. That Johnny Winter albums jams still alive and well. I like Johnny Winter. If you like electric guitars, you like electrified blues guitars, you'll like Johnny Winter. Hank Williams Jr. live, $14.99. We got some Hank Williams Jr. albums. This guy liked Hank Williams Jr. He had like 20 or 30 of them probably. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast, is $19.99. Building the Perfect Beast, $19.99. Head East, US 1, $19.99. And Chicago, what numeral? I hadn't got it down yet. 5, 6, 7. Chicago 7 is $19.99 as well. Okay, our auctions. Jeff McMaster going once, going twice on Bob Marley at $40. And Daniel Cody has Bob Dylan for $110, going once, going twice. First warning on those. Imagine, John Lennon, $34.99. Has the original inner sleeve, or original, yeah, I guess that is the original inner sleeve, $34.99. I was checking to see if it had the poster. No poster. Jonathan's back in, $120 on Dylan. That's a nice, clean copy of John Lennon's Imagine, Apple pressing, of course. Michael's out on Bob Marley, so we'll go ahead and say going twice, going 3 times on Bob Marley to Jeff McMaster for $40. And they're still bidding on Dylan, so we'll give that plenty of time. Allman and Woman. Is this the Greg Allman and Cher album? Is that what this is? I don't think I've ever seen this before. $34.99. Let's see here. That's who that is, isn't it? Because he was married to her, I'm pretty sure. $34.99. To the Hard Way. Allman and Woman. $34.99. Daniel Cody's back in on Dylan. Bryan Adams, Reckless, $19.99. Bryan Adams, Reckless, $19.99. Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife, $19.99. Daniel Cody, $125. Let's go ahead and sell Bob Marley to Jeff McMaster for $40, Tanner. That's sold to Jeff McMaster. Alabama, Feel So Right is $9.99. And the Allman Brothers Band, Enlightened Rogues, is $14.99. Yep, that's Greg and Cher cover. Yeah. I thought he was married to her. If they had a child, I bet it could sing. I don't think they had any children, though. Okay, what's our next record? Let's do another Willie. It's not a Willie Grail, but it's a very desirable Willie Nelson album. First, though, let's go ahead and pull Jamie. Jamie Miller wants Brian. Jamie Miller, let me know if you want Brian Adams' Reckless or Cuts Like a Knife. And then Laura Loftus, your second. Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. This thing is nice. Shotgun Willie, $55 start. Super clean copy. Cover's nice too. They do. Its name is Elijah Blue. Wow. I wonder if we can... How old is he? It's got to be in his at least 30s now, right? 40s? Willie Nelson's a $55 start. Okay. What's that? He played with Cher. I was about to say, he's got to have some kind of musical talents. His mom was Cher. His dad was Greg Allman, which I think is one of the greatest vocalists. He's in my top 20 for sure. Let's see. What do we got? Of course, some people said Cher never did really have a good voice, but that's debatable. Daniel Cody's at $125 on Bob Dylan. Daniel Cody is at $125 on Bob Dylan. Going once, going twice. Willie Nelson, we did a $55 start on Willie Nelson. The Jamie Miller, he does. He wants both. Jamie Miller wants both of those. Alabama, Allman Brothers, the Rolling Stones, Goat Head Soup. Rolling Stones, Goat Head Soup is $34.99. And the Rolling Stones Some Girls, edited cover, Rolling Stones is $34.99. Slade, Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply, is $19.99. Gold stamp promo. Slade, Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply. We got lots of auctions, so I think we're done with the Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is sold to Daniel Cody for $125. And I'm looking for a $55 start on Shotgun Willie. Willie Nelson. $55 start on that. Let's see here. 45, 46. Kelly McDonald. Kelly McDonald, you're first on the Stones. Kelly, let me know if you want Goat Head Soup or if you want Some Girls. Caroline Bell wants Alabama Feels So Right. That is sold to Caroline Bell. Since we're all talking about it, does anybody want to buy it? It's Almond and Woman. To the hard way. That's $34.99. Allman Brothers, Stones, those are pending to Kelly McDonald. Slade, we have Slade Rogues Gallery. I don't recall ever seeing that before. Slade's Rogue Gallery, Gold Stamp Promo, $19.99. Paul Simon, Graceland. It is also $34.99. Shocking Blue Classics. The only original Venus. Gold Stamp Promo. That is $29.99. Show of Hands. Show of Hands. White Label Promo is $39.99. And Nancy and Lee. Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. $19.99. Simply Red. Men and Women. Simply Red is $19.99. Leonard Skinner, Give Me Back My Bullets. Leonard Skinner is $34.99. Grace Slick, Dreams is $19.99. Grace Slick Dreams. Mel McDaniel's Greatest Hits is $9.99. James Taylor, One Man Dog is $19.99. And John Cafferty, Roadhouse. John Cafferty is $24.99. Who are we waiting on here? Kelly McDonald, just waiting to see which Stones album you want. You were first. Kelly McDonald, let me know if you want Stones Goat Head Soup or Stones Some Girls. One of those is sold to you, possibly both of them. Bob Schuler was first to Mel McDonald. Mel McDaniels. Mel McDaniel is first to Bob Schuler. Bob Schuler was first to Mel McDaniel, whichever way. Jonathan Bodine was next. Jonathan, you were next on that. Okay, we need to get another auction going, and while we're waiting on the Rolling Stones for Kelly, I've got another Stones record to put up for bid. By the way, I see that Bob just bought another record with us. If you're a first time, Doug says, I'll take the Art of Rebellion. That was this right here. Doug, please message us, Doug Truder. That's your first purchase with us. I'm about to go over instructions because we have some people who just bought some stuff that bought from us from the first time last night. Doug, please send this page. You're on Facebook. Sorry, there's like 20 fire trucks going by front of our business right now. Send our page, Collectco, a message. We need your email address and your mailing address. $7 unlimited shipping. What does that mean? $7 unlimited shipping means you can buy as much as you want tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's our last sale of the week before we send invoices on Monday, and it's only $7 unlimited shipping. So more you buy, it's going to be a lot better for you because we do $7 a week shipping. So all this week we'll have 4 sales total, $7. Next week it resets, and we cannot combine invoices. So you have to pay per invoice every week, $7 shipping. Kelly, we've had a communication breakdown again with Kelly. We're waiting to see which Stones album she wants. Okay, like I said, speaking of Stones, we're going to put this one up for auction. This is a nice clean copy of Rolling Stone Sticky Fingers. Catalog number is COC 39105. It looks like it has the original inner sleeve. This is a really nice copy. Rolling Stones label, of course. I don't know if it's a repress, first press. I just know it's a vintage copy with a working zipper. It's actually got a zipper on the cover, so it could possibly be. It's got push marks too, so this may be a first press. I don't really know, but it's nice, and I just know it has a zipper, and it's not torn and ripped, and not a lot of ring wear. $25 start on that. Rolling Stone Sticky Fingers, $25 start. $25 start. Okay, we got a couple questions. What's the letters on the zipper? You being serious, John? There is no letters. It's a diamond. No, wait a minute. There's letters. Or is there? Is that letters? I think he's just messing with me. I know these zippers are made here in Tennessee. They were made in Clarksville. All the zippers for the UK and US pressings. Or maybe just the US pressings. But is that actually letters on there? I think John's just messing with me. Okay. That's a nice copy. Where are we at here? Let me go back up to the top. First question, Doug, Art of Rebellion. How much is the Allman Brothers? That was the next question to Chris Wood. Allman Brothers, we had an Allman Brothers right here. It was in Light and Rogues. It was $14.99. Allman Brothers is only $14.99. Who asked? Chris Wood, if you want that. Next is Price on Graceland, right? Chris Ferrara, yeah. Chris Ferrara, Paul Simon's Graceland is $34.99. Paul Simon's Graceland, $34.99. Next comment was, y'all do an excellent job on shipping and packing. Thank you, Chrissy. You can thank Doug. He's the logistics manager. Laura Loftus wants both Skynyrd albums. Laura Loftus wants both Skynyrd albums. There's one, and the other one was back here, live. That is sold to Laura Loftus. I'm not mature enough to own that album. John Wilson is at 35, 40, 36. Push marks, what's that? Push marks are indentations. Let me show you here. This is how you know, like that Elvis Sun 45, that's how you really know if it's real or not. Push marks are this right here around the inner part of the spindle. There's some letters. There's a T, and it looks like an E, maybe something right there too. It's like dead wax, embossed dead wax, but the label was pressed over the top of it, so it kind of gives you these marks here. The Elvis Sun 45 have little circles right here. So that's how you know if it's a real or bootleg. None of the bootlegs have ever done that. And I'm like, if I was bootlegging one, I would try to figure out all the stuff to know how to make a real one, but everybody's always overlooked that one. So, okay. Next was Cleveland. It may have been Cleveland. Sean Jones 50. Chris Wood wants Allman Brothers. Chris Wood wants Allman Brothers. Tanner, can we message Kelly? Either she or her. We had a communication breakdown, or I don't know. Last couple of nights, Kelly's had bad luck with communication. But say we're waiting to know which Stones albums you wanted, and then I'll see who wants these. Okay. Did I miss any? Oh, let me just go through the crate right quick because let's definitely do a recap. So, any exploited and casualties? None that I'm aware of. East is specialty pressing plant. Okay, maybe that's what's on there. Read the letters under produced by Jimmy Miller on the label. It should end with 2 letters. Okay, give me a second on that, John Young. Here's what's left. There are some great records left in here. Glenn Frey, The All Nighter, 1999. Fog Hat, Fool for the City, $14.99, which has Slow Ride on it. Why is that one just $14.99? That has Slow Ride on it. Fog Hat, Fool for the City. Frampton, Breaking All the Rules. In shrink wrap, Frampton is $19.99. We got a couple Exile albums, Near Mint and Shrink Wrap with Hop stickers. Those are just $9.99 each. Johnny Winter is $19.99. Laura Loftus wants Fog Hat. That's sold to Laura. Eagles, One of These Nights is $29.99. Nice OG copy of that. Let's see what's on here. One of These Nights, Lion Eyes, Take It to the Limit. After the Thrill Is Gone, $29.99 on that. Jeff McMaster wants Glenn Frey, sold to Jeff McMaster. Johnny Winter, Raising Cain. Like I said, I don't think we've ever put that one out before. $19.99. Free, this is the best of Free. This has Fire and Water on it. All Right Now. A Little Bit of Love. This is great stuff. That is $19.99. That's the one we look for. Jeff, that's a new one. So the other one we were looking for is still in a bin somewhere. Burning Sky. It's been a while since we put one of these out. Bad Company, Burning Sky, $19.99. Ozark Mountain Daredevils was $14.99. Wings at the Speed of Sound, $24.99. Paul McCartney and Wings. This has the original inner sleeve. Did this come with a poster? If it did, it's not on this one. That's an interesting inner sleeve. Do they all look like that? I guess so. I've just never took notice of that one. Eddie Bruce was first to Free. Let's see here. Yeah, Eddie Bruce was first to Free. Doug Jeppesen was first to the Eagles. Jennifer Hibden first on Wings. Next is, hey Chad, that Scorpions bought the other night. Love First Thing. Had an autographed photo of the band in the sleeve. I was just putting it on to play and saw it. Wow, I didn't know that. Is it a real autograph? Like a slip in? All right, let's get these updated here. I'm going to check this for, we got Sean Jones at $50. And John Young said to read the letters under the produced by Jimmy Miller on the label. You got to be careful of this thing here because it's perforated. You can really mess it up by opening that up like undoing his belt buckle. You got to be careful. Produced by Jimmy Miller, SP. SP. This is the specialty pressing. Okay. I'm caught up. That is at $50 with Sean Jones, going once, going twice. It is a super clean copy, Sticky Fingers. Sean Jones is at $50. I knew we needed to put this up for auction. And if anybody wants this, I'm going to offer it for sticker price. $59.99. Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. Going once, going twice. If anybody wants it, first one to comment. Hard to get right now. Not in print at the moment. And this is $59.99 if anybody wants it. Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. I need to put up another record for auction, and it's this one right here. This is the first one I've actually seen that's in nice condition. Lynyrd Skynyrd Live, 1987. Southern by the Grace of God, Lynyrd Skynyrd Tribute Tour, 1987. This is the first one I've actually seen that looks halfway decent. Lynyrd Skynyrd Live, we'll do this for a $40 start. 2 LP, Lynyrd Skynyrd Live, $40 start. And then Stones is at 50. Stones is at 50 with Sean Jones going twice, going 3 times. going twice, going 3 times. Chris DeMoss, we're bidding on Skinner. $40 to get it started. Chris is in. ZZ Top Afterburner. This is just a recap of this band. Aretha Franklin, Blackfoot. Blackfoot has Train on it and Highway Song. That's a good one. Fabulous Thunderbirds, Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams Jr. Live. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast, which has the hit The Boys of Summer on it. You've heard it a million times if you don't recognize the title. Head East, Chicago 7, John Lennon Imagine, To the Hard Way, Allman and Cher, Slade, Shocking Blue, Show of Hands, Nancy Sinatra, Simply Red, Grace Slick, James Taylor, John Cafferty, Paul Simon, Rolling Stones. And we're waiting. Did Kelly ever respond? Okay, I don't know. Kelly? Yeah. Okay. Kelly has communications breakdown. Led Zeppelin. Mike Massey on the Don Henley. Sold to Mike Massey. Blackfoot was 1999. Blackfoot was 1999. Sherry Darnell on Imagine. I was about to say, usually Imagine's not left behind. Jennifer Hibden takes Graceland. We got, this is sold to Sean Jones for $50. Sean Jones, you get the Immaculate Sticky Fingers. Sold to Sean Jones for $50. Leonard Skinner Live, going once, going twice, $40 to Chris DeMoss. Going once, going twice. Chris DeMoss, $40. Michael Word gets Blackfoot. Tim Holloway, we've already sold Paul Simon. Was Simply Red, the one with holding, was Simply Red, the one with holding back the years. Simply Red. Okay. I think that's on the other one. It's a Gold Stamp promo. The Right Thing, Infidelity Suffer. I Won't Feel Bad Every Time We Say Goodbye. Let Me Have It All. Love Fire. Move On Out. Shine. Maybe Someday. Live, which Grace Slick? Grace Slick was Dreams. Live, Hank Williams Jr. tracks. Hank Jr. Live. We've got intro, Hank Williams Jr., Merle Kilgore. My name is Bocephus, working for MCA. I really like girls. If you don't like Hank Williams, Sweet Home Alabama, LaGrange. Medley, he's doing Trouble in Mind and Short-Haired Woman. Next is The Conversation, Man of Steel, I'm for Love, If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie, All My Rowdy Friends. House of the Rising Sun, The Ride, A Country Boy Can't Survive, and then Family Tradition and Hey Good Looking. Hank Williams Jr. Live. Pass on Simply Red. Kevin Taves wants Grace Slick. A couple more flips of this bin, and these are all going to be gone. So what's left that's just surprising? Probably the Bad Company, especially because it's in really nice shape. And we still got a ZZ Top, a live Aretha Franklin. We got a couple Hank albums in there. I thought the Allman and Cher would go. Shocking Blue is really good, just no one gives it a chance. And then this is good too. Jason F. says he will take Hank Jr. Live. Okay. Moving on to the next bin of vintage. Let's go ahead and sell that to Chris DeMoss while you're over here, Tanner, for $40. $40 sold to Chris DeMoss. All right. I have a whole bin of new, out-of-print, sealed vinyl that I think we should flip through. This is not like new vinyl arrivals. This is like out-of-print, new stuff that, that we got in this collection, and I'm about to flip through it. Let me get a couple more auctions rolling first. Let's do this thing right here. Was we going to start this at 105?
Yeah.
And what about this?
No,
No, not that.
that would be like 325.
Okay. A lot of people's been asking about this. We've had one kind of behind the counter for a while. We didn't really know what to do with it. This is out of print. 2 LP, red vinyl, Best of Bon Jovi Crossroads. This is a $105 start. 2 LP, red vinyl. I've had some people wanting to buy this, like, will you please sell this to me before you put it up for auction? 2 LP, Bon Jovi Crossroads, the Best of Bon Jovi. It's a greatest hits album. It's red vinyl, Walmart exclusive, sealed, mint, no problems, no dents, no creases. 105 start. Bon Jovi, best of. Debbie Blair wants Bad Company. She bought one of the last. I can't believe it. That is sold to Debbie Blair. Did you say $325 on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Beatles fans, buckle up, except for John Young, because he'll probably ask 10 questions. That's okay, though. Let It Be Naked, $325 start. We auctioned one of these off one night, I think, for almost $500. This one starting bid is $325. Let It Be Naked, the Beatles. I still don't have one of these in my personal collection. This is the Beatles, Let It Be Naked, $325 start. It is pristine. It is gem quality. Yes, it includes the book. Yes, it includes the 7-inch. The vinyl is flawless. There's the 7-inch. Also has the book. Well, this is one of those that's so glossy and nice, I hate even touching it. There's the book. This is a $325 start. The Beatles, Let It Be Naked. I was going to get this on the Facebook post last night, but if it don't sell tonight, I'll make another one for tomorrow. But yeah, this is one of those I don't even like touching it. Let It Be Naked. That is a $325 start. The Beatles, Let It Be Naked, and then Bon Jovi was a $105 start. Best of Bon Jovi Crossroads, 2LP, red vinyl, 105. Debbie Blair got Bon Jovi. Let me do one more bin of vintage before we do this new sealed vinyl. Let me do, Debbie said, God Almighty. That means she's about to bid on something. What do we got here? What's in this bin here? Let me see what we got. I'm flipping through these for the first time because I have no idea. There's that. Who wanted that Son of the South album? Because I have it in my hand right now. Who's been waiting for that? Because I told them we'd put it up for auction. Oh my gosh, we got to put that up for auction. There's some good stuff in this bin. There's also, yeah, let me get these over here where I can flip them a little bit better. Tanner, those two I've laid out. Bring those over here when you have a chance, please. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me use my football skills, like Doug Osbury said last night, and block the crate so y'all can't see in here. Using my wide body to do some blocking. That definitely needs to be put up for auction. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm looking at or not. If you can, then you're getting a good early look. We got to pull all these out because there's so many of them. Okay, we're ready now. We got some back-to-back. We got some back-to-back artists in there, but we'll work them out when we get there, okay? Let me put these over here. All right. We got the Jimmy Buffett collection there. Debbie, it was $34.99, I believe. Here's the Suicidal Tendencies we have. Suicidal Tendencies, we have self-titled. It's on colored vinyl, random colored vinyl, $28.99. Suicidal Tendencies, Still Psycho, $37.99. We have Suicidal Tendencies 13, picture disc, $29.99. And Still Psycho Punk after all these years. It's $26.99. We got 4 different ones in stock. Here we go. Everybody awake? Should we take, what's the consensus? Did we take a break? Said yeah, of course. Oh my gosh. Doug wants a Suicidal Tendency self-titled. So did Doug. We have a yes break and no break. Live Cream, $34.99. Live Cream is $34.99. Wow, that's a nice looking pressing. Live Cream is $34.99. Live Cream, $34.99. Merle Haggard, serving 190 proof in shrink wrap, $14.99. We have Moondog Matinee, the band. This is $34.99. Moondog Matinee, $34.99. The band, Moondog Matinee. Next is Islands, the band. That is a VG Plus for $24.99. Okay, what did I miss here? Doug, I'll take self-titled. Yes, break, no break. Keep going, no break. No, keep going. Are y'all hungry? Take a break if so. Break, no break. Keep going. That last Suicidal Tendencies album you show for $26. Stephen Effler. This one right here. Stephen, if this is what you want. If so, say Suicidal Tendency Sold, Stephen. This one right here, and it's yours. Keep going. I always fall asleep during the break and miss the second half. What was How Will I Laugh Tomorrow you put in the other bin? Doug, that was a... where did you see that at? How Will I Laugh Tomorrow? That sounds so familiar. That sounds familiar, but I thought I guess not. Okay. Marathon like last night. Sherry Darnell wants the band. Sherry Darnell, let me know if you want Islands or Moondog Matinee, Sherry. Sherry Darnell wants Islands. Sherry Darnell wants Islands. Next is Debbie Whited, also wants Islands. Steven said sold. Sherry Darnell, Islands. Time for a monster. Take a monster break and hammer out 50% off. We're probably going to get to some of that tonight. Some of the 50% off tomorrow may be Saturday night, tomorrow night, in the green bin. Over here was all Jimmy Buffett albums. So if we do pause, it'll be at 10 o'clock. Huey Lewis in the News, 4. Huey Lewis is $19.99. Boston, Third Stage is $34.99. Oh, here's another one. We also have Lights, Camera, Revolution. Suicidal Tendencies, Lights, Camera, Revolution, also a music on vinyl pressing, $38.99. How I'll Laugh Tomorrow is Suicidal Tendencies. You showed one on Tuesday, I think. Let me find some of our new vinyl bins from Tuesday then. I've got Lights, Camera, Revolution, Still Psycho Punk, Still Psycho after all these years, 13, and then the one I've been showing that you've already bought a copy of. And we have Boston. We have Boston, Don't Look Back. It is $34.99. Billy Hurst. You've missed. We auctioned off Waylon Jennings JDs. You missed that. And then I've got 2 Grails over here that haven't got bids. This is $59.99. It's a near mint copy of Shotgun Willie. And this was $249.99. David Allen Coe, Nothing Sacred. $249.99. David Allen Coe. Those are 2 that didn't get bids. Willie Nelson and David Allen Coe. We sold Waylon Jennings at JD's. We sold Travis Tritt. Things Are About to Change, or something like that is the name of it. And Doug says, if we got How Will I Laugh Tomorrow, I will take it. That sounds so familiar. I know I've shown that. It's in one of these bins around here. So we're going to write that down. If we find it, I'll sell it to you. Jimmy Buffett, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes, $19.99. Jimmy Buffett. Bad Company, Run with the Pack. That is $19.99. And Willie Nelson, Good Times. Yeah, Jerry Stone got that one. Willie Nelson, Good Times. Yeah, we had Waylon Jennings, JD's. We are sold out of that. Tanner just showed me a picture of that, Doug. We are sold out of that. That's the newest blue or yellow vinyl reissue. I'm going to be ordering more, though. So I'm going to order you one. It won't be here until next week, though. Summer Brewington wants Bad Company. Sold to Summer Brewington. Next is Blackfoot, Sayago. That is $19.99. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Child is Father to the Man. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is $19.99. Buffalo Springfield, Retrospective. The Best of Buffalo Springfield. $39.99. Michael Bolton, The Hunger. Michael Bolton is $19.99. Merle Haggard, A Working Man Can't Get Nowhere Today. Merle is $19.99. Don't see that one too often. Derek and the Dominoes, live in concert, featuring Eric Clapton. This is a German pressing, $39.99. Hank Williams Jr., Wild Streak is sealed Wild Streak with hype sticker, $49.99. Supertramp, Brother, Where Are You Bound? Supertramp is $19.99. Huey Lewis, Sports, classic 80s album, $19.99. Huey Lewis Sports. Huey Lewis Picture This is $19.99. So we got 3 Huey Lewis albums in here now. Let's put them all together. Somebody might want all 3 of them. John Lennon, Walls and Bridges, original studio album, $29.99 for John Lennon. And David Allen Coe, Invictus Means Unconquered. David Allen Coe is $34.99. Who was the person wanting David Allen Coe Son of the South. They actually ordered one, and I told them we had it, and they canceled their order, and we were supposed to let them know because I was about to put it up for auction tonight, but I'm not going to unless they're watching. Brady Pate, maybe? Is Brady, are you watching? Jeff McMaster wants Super Tramp. Let me make sure. Orlando said, I made it. I had to park on the street. LOL, oops, sorry. He must be not talking to us. Supertramp, Jeff McMaster. ST on Supertramp. People are blowing their horns outside. Wild night here in Lebanon, Friday night. What did I do with Supertramp? Supertramp is sold to Jeff McMaster. Debbie wants John Lennon, and Caroline Bell wants Huey Lewis Sports. Here's another David Allan Coe. Speaking of David Allan Coe, we don't see it too often. Invictus means unconquered. We don't see that one too often. $34.99. Okay. This right here, no bids. They're available if anybody wants them. The Best of Bon Jovi Crossroads, $104.99. 2 LP red vinyl. Let It Be Naked, The Beatles, $324.99. And like I said, we auctioned one of those off one night, and it was like $475, I want to think. So that's only $325. David Cordell wants Coe. That's this one right here. So did David Cordell. I need to put more. The reason I pulled those is because I got more stuff to auction. Right here. Rush. Hope that woke up everybody. Rush, All the World's a Stage. It is a second label Mercury pressing, non-gatefold. I think the other ones are gatefolds. But yeah, second label Mercury reissue. But the good thing is it's near mint. It is a near mint. Rush, All the World's a Stage. That is a $35 start. $35 start. Rush, All the World's a Stage. $35 start on that. Non-gatefold black Mercury label reissue. $35 start. David Allan Coe, Just Divorce. $39.99. Just Divorce. David Allan Coe, pictured in front of Tootsie's Orchard Lounge. David Allan Coe, Castles in the Sand. $34.99. Donnie Haney is at $35 on Rush. John Conley, Friday Night Blues. John Conley, $14.99. Bellamy Brothers is $9.99. Little River Band is $9.99. Don Haney, $35 on Rush. Bellamy Brothers, Country Rap, $9.99. The Bellamy Brothers, Howard and David, is $9.99. Reba McEntire is $14.99 in Shrink Wrap. Richard Davis wants John Conley, sold to Richard Davis. Donnie's at $35 on Rush. Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams, is $19.99. And The Best of Loggins and Messina, $14.99. The Best of Loggins and Messina. Marshall Tucker Band, Dedicated, is $14.99. Marshall Tucker Band, Just Us, is $19.99. Deep Purple, Made in Japan, $39.99 for Deep Purple. And the Amazing Rhythm Aces, $14.99. John Anderson Country Fried is $14.99. Shrink Wrap and Hop Sticker. John Anderson 2 is $14.99. And Buck Owens, I Wouldn't Live in New York City. Buck Owens is $14.99. Okay, Donnie, you've got Rush at $35. All the World's a Stage. That is to you for $35. Going once, going twice. No other bids. It's a near mint pressing. But this is a second label black Mercury pressing. Billy Hurst, which is Tara Hurst, is in on the John Anderson 2. Billy, there's this collection from Spring City had a lot of really good country in it. Chris DeMoss says John Anderson both. Billy beat you, but Chris, you can have the other one, Country Fried. So Billy Hurst gets one, Chris DeMoss gets the other. Hope you got that, Tanner. Okay. Tanner's sitting at Seth's desk. Where does Seth go? Did he already quit on us?
Yeah, he might be, taking a break.
He's taking a break.
We don't give him.
Yeah, Seth, he just takes breaks whenever he wants. Rush, yeah, Hector, last call for Rush. It's not a gatefold, so it's the black Mercury label, but it's near mint. It is So Seth, when I said, should we take a break? He said, yeah, I've got to eat my brownies. And then we didn't take a break, and he just got up and went to the back. So that's the quality of work you get out of Seth. Michael's watching. He's probably like, I know what you're talking about. Okay, I've got a lot of Jimmy Buffett over here, so I'm going to show this one first because it's the greatest hits. Greatest hits, Jimmy Buffett, songs you know by heart. This is his greatest hits. This is $29.99. Jimmy Buffett, songs you know by heart, his greatest hits. $29.99. $29.99. Any Brooks and Dunn? No Brooks and Dunn. Pretty much Dakota. All their catalog is not in print, or none of their catalog is in print. Which co have you ever been called on? I don't know. David, we'll have to do a search on that one. Tracks on Buffalo Springfield. Buffalo Springfield, for what it's worth, Mr. Soul, Sit Down, I Think I Love You, Kind Woman, Bluebird, On My Way Home, On the Way Home. Nowadays, Clancy Can't Even Sing, Broken Arrow, Rock and Roll Woman, I'm a Child, Go and Say Goodbye, and Expecting to Fly. That is for Sue Ann Jacobs. Jimmy Buffett is sold to Jennifer Hibden. Tanner, this was $29.99. Jimmy Buffett was $29.99. Yeah, Reboot, which that's in print, but we can't even get it right now. Laura Loftus wants Boston. Sue Ann Jacobs said she would take, so we got a lot going on. Jimmy Buffett is sold to Jennifer. Jimmy goes to Jennifer for $29.99. Sue Ann Jacobs gets Buffalo Springfield. Laura Loftus, let me know which Boston albums you want. We have Third Stage and we have Don't Look Back. Your pick on either one. Okay, now I was going to recap what's left. Buck Owens, Amazing Rhythm Aces, Deep Purple, Marshall Tucker Band, Loggins and Messina, Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams, Reba McEntire, Bellamy Brothers, Little River Band, Bellamy Brothers, David Allan Coe, Huey Lewis, Hank Williams, Derek and the Dominoes, Merle Haggard, Michael Bolton, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Blackfoot, Jimmy Buffett, Moondog Matinee, the band, Merle Haggard, and Live Cream. She said not Don't Look Back. So Laura gets Boston Third Stage. Don't Look Back is $34.99. Steve Miller Band price. Steve Miller Band price is $19.99. Book of Dreams. Tracks on Maiden Japan. Deep Purple. You've got Highway Star, Child in Time, Strange Kind of Woman, Lazy, Smoke on the Water, The Mule, and Space Truckin'. And let me show another Jimmy Buffett album over here. We got a bunch of them. Jimmy Buffett, Riddles in the Sand. Riddles in the Sand is $19.99. This came out in 1984. Don't see that one too often. What's for auction? This is sold. It's been up for a long time. I think it may be a new buyer too. Donnie Haney. Sorry this took forever, but this is sold to you. You got a great deal. We auctioned off like a VG Plus OG copy of this last week for like $58. This is near mint. It's still analog, and it's just not the gatefold OG, but still, you just got a deal at $35. Rush, All the World's a Stage, compared to what Rush albums have been bringing. So that is sold. Axel, right now we have nothing on auction, but that's about to change. How much for Hank Jr.? For Kirk, was there a Hank Jr. in here? What's the prices on the David Allan Coe albums? $34.99 and $39.99. $34.99, $39.99. Jeff McMaster wants Jimmy Buffett. That one right there is sold to Jeff McMaster. I've got like 5 more Jimmy Buffett albums over here. I'm going to show one at a time. Was there a Hank Jr.? Did anybody want this? Erica Johnson, Boston, Hank Jr. I thought we sold them all. Oh, right here. Wild Streak is sealed with hype sticker. OG Press sealed, $49.99. Okay. Let's do this bin. Let me put it in a crate first. I've got a bin of this out-of-print new vinyl I've been talking about. So I'll let y'all vote, and I will do this. This is true democracy. I've got a bin from the Birmingham collection we didn't show last night. We can go through it, or I've got a bin of new sealed out-of-print vinyl from the Spring City collection. There's some $200 and $300 records in there, new stuff sealed, or we can go through the Birmingham stuff from last night. So y'all take vote. We got 19 minutes before we take a break, and we are going to pause at 10 o'clock. And we're going to take a pause at 10 o'clock. I'm going to run and get some food or eat some of the food I have here. I haven't decided yet if I want the other half of the sandwich or if I want cookout. And then we're going to come back, and whatever we do, we will start at 10:30. Okay? So let's go through the things here. We've got Jeff and Master, Jimmy Buffett. If once is available, or GH, I want it. Once upon a time, this right here, Castles in the Sand, Just Divorce. What was I talking about? David Allan Coe. If Once Upon a Rhyme, no, it's not available. Okay, so we got to vote for out of print, Birmingham, both, new, Birmingham, do both, Birmingham, both, Bama, Birmingham, I don't know, sealed. We got a lot to show tomorrow night, especially half off stuff. It looks like Birmingham wins. I think Birmingham won. So let's do that bin first, and then I don't think I'll get through it all anyway in 18 minutes, especially if I keep talking. So let's do that bin. And, tomorrow night we've got 12, 15 crates plus whatever we need to recap. Tomorrow night's going to be like a whole new show again, plus all the half-off stuff. And, man, we got two more crates of stuff from the other night. 2 more crates from the other night. What are you over there saying, Seth? Okay. Making sure you're not giving any smart remarks over there. Yeah, watch Seth. His mouth can be kind of smart sometimes. Okay. Next auction. We got time to run an auction too. We got 17 minutes. Bon Jovi, 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit, near mint press in shrink wrap with original inner sleeve. Bon Jovi, 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Starting bid, $35. Bon Jovi, 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit in shrink wrap. Bob Seger, Smoking OPs, near mint press. It is the reissue label. This is a $35 start, and we sold one just like this last night for $50. This is a $35 start. Bob Seger, Smoking OPs, $35 start. Yes, Bon Jovi was sealed. Bon Jovi Crossroads. Jeff Whitney's at $40 on Bon Jovi, this Bon Jovi, and this is a $35 start. Bob Seger, Smoking OPs. That needs to get lots of bids. That's another tough Seger to find, even though we've had a few of them recently, which is just crazy. All right, let's go through this bin. Let me see. Well, if there's something here that needs to be auctioned, oh well, because I have not gone through this. We forgot to completely go through it last night. So, Greenpeace. Greenpeace is $24.99. Greenpeace is Peter Gabriel, Queen, Kajagoogoo, Thomas Dolby, Tears for Fears. This is a great price. Paul Brothers, $105 sold. Yes, Crossroads is sold to Paul Brothers for $105. 2LP, red vinyl, Walmart exclusive, sold to Paul Brothers. Bob Seger has a bid for $35. Bon Jovi has a bid for $40. Greenpeace is sold to Jason F. Greenpeace sold to Jason F. Chris DeMoss was next. Wanda Jackson, Rockin' Party, $19.99. This is from the Birmingham collection. If y'all know what that is, you should be excited. Wanda Jackson, $19.99. Revenge of the Killer Bees. That is $19.99. Revenge of the Killer Bees soundtrack, $19.99. The Pretenders is sealed with hype sticker, $39.99. The Pretenders, get close, sealed with hype sticker, $39.99. Pretenders, Back on the Chain Gang, 12-inch single, $19.99. Bill Fratsky, Bon Jovi is in shrink wrap. Going Once, Going Twice to Jeff Whitney for $40. It's a near mint copy, shrink wrap, inner sleeve. And then Bob Seger is at 35 with Eddie Purcell also going once, going twice. Pretenders, Revenge of the Killer Bees, Wanda Jackson. Donnie Haney's at 36 on Bob Seger. Bill Fratsky's at 42 on Bon Jovi. Bill Fratsky's at 42. The Rolling Stones, 12 by 5. This is a 1986 reissue, but it's near mint. Very tough to find a original of this that's in near mint. $34.99. Hey Little Cobra, Hot Rod Ripcords. Hey Little Cobra is $34.99. Muddy Waters, Hard Again in shrink wrap. $24.99. Muddy Waters, $24.99. Humble Pie's Greatest Hits, also $24.99. Wow, these are some fantastic records. In really good shape, too. Levon Helm, the RCO All-Stars. Levon Helm, $24.99. Krista Moss, first on Muddy Waters. We probably should have auctioned that off since we had a lot of activity on the other one. REO Speedwagon, 9 Lives, $19.99. Eddie Money, No Control. Eddie Money's only $14.99. That's got some hits on it, too. Shakin's the first song. Jonathan Bodine, first on Levon Helm. Bon Jovi's at 42. Bob Seger's at 36. Bob Seger's at 36. Bob Seger's at 36 with Don Henny. Back up. Reset. Let me take a drink of Monster. Nothing but clear your mind of nothing but fine dining. Donnie Haney is at 36 on Bob Seger. Bill Fratsky is at 42 on Bon Jovi. Going once, going twice on those. Muddy Waters, Levon. Wayne Hendricks put Hendrix. Wayne Didsworth put Hendrix. There's no Hendrix in here. And then Krista Moss was first to Eddie Money. Dakota was second. Eddie Purcell is at 37. I do need some food or something. I don't know what I need. Eddie Money, though, went to Krista Moss. Dakota was next. John Mellencamp, The Lonesome Jubilee is $19.99. John Mellencamp, $19.99. John Cougar, Scarecrow. This is a VG Plus, $14.99. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, a VG copy, $19.99. Men at Work, Business as Usual. Who can it be now? Yeah, I'm stumbling and fumbling. Definitely need a break soon. After last night, we went 5 hours straight, and I did pretty good last night. I was really hyped up on energy drinks, though, but I think after last night, and then I had to go to Fred Goodwin's today. I told his daughter that I would be there at 1. I got there 45 minutes late, and I still had only slept for 3 hours. So, and I've been there all day. When I walked in here, it was, 6:40? And then we immediately went live. So I feel like I've been going for like 2 days straight. Okay, Robert Johnson, you were next on JM, John Mellencamp. And let me know which one you want. We got Scarecrow and Lonesome Jubilee. Robert Johnson, you were first. You got options on both. So I'll put those right over here for right now. Robert Johnson, let me know. Laura Loftus, Tanner, was first to Meatloaf. Jeff Bergman put Svar. So I think that was for Scarecrow. So that's pending. Dakota was next on Meatloaf. Jennifer Hibden was next on Meatloaf. John Wilson next on Scarecrow. Walt Cruz next on Scarecrow. Susie Breedlove next on Meatloaf. Susie Breedlove first to Men at Work. John Anderson, Wild and Blue. John Anderson, Wild and Blue is $14.99. John Anderson, Wild and Blue. Aerosmith is $24.99. Draw the line. I think this is OG. It certainly feels like it. It has that thick inner sleeve with it. Yeah, that's probably first press. That's very nice. $24.99. Krista Moss first to John Anderson. Robert Johnson, he wants Lonesome Jubilee. So Scarecrow is going to somebody else. There's Robert Johnson's Lonesome Jubilee. Scarecrow back to the top of my feed. Jeff Bergman, you get Scarecrow. Our auctions are about to be sold because we got 10 minutes left, and I'm not going to put anything up else during part 1 here. Eddie Purcell is at 37 on Bob Seger. And Bon Jovi is at 42 with Bill Fratsky. Those are going twice, going 3 times. Bill Fratsky's at 42. Eddie Purcell is at 37 on Seger. Summer Brewington was first to Aerosmith. the joys of the big money. Buying and selling records is a lot of work, but when I wake up every morning, I'm either going to be buying records or selling records, or most days I'm doing both. So it's a pretty cool job, even though it's literally to keep up with the demand. And thank y'all for the demand. I'm not complaining, but we literally have to be buying records every day. I'm either ordering new vinyl or I'm somewhere within a 300-mile radius of here trying to find vintage records that someone's willing to sell at wholesale prices. And that's getting tougher and tougher every day. That's why we keep driving farther and farther and having to buy bigger and bigger collections. So it's fun though. You know, I wake up every day. That's what I do. I buy and sell records. Chris DeMoss, John Anderson. Okay, Summer Brewington got Aerosmith. Donnie Haney, you were second. Dwayne and Greg Allman. Dwayne and Greg Allman is $34.99. Dwayne and Greg Allman, $34.99. Warren Zevon, Excitable Boy. This is $34.99. $34.99. This has Werewolves of London and Lawyers, Guns, and Money. I feel like I'm buying records every day too. Yeah, most of y'all are buying records every day as well. So we're all buying and selling records every day. Some of y'all just actually work a different job during the day, and at night you're always buying records though. Mine's reverse. I'm buying records during the day and selling records at night. Hank Williams Jr. I've never seen this before. Hank Williams Jr., The New South, a VG Plus, $19.99. ELO, Out of the Blue. ELO is a VG Plus, $24.99. Homer and Jethro, never have seen this before, kind of a psychedelia. There's nothing like an old hippie. VG Plus, $16.99. Billy Hurst wants Hank. That's Tara Hurst. If anybody keeps hearing me say Billy, we're going to put her under Billy's account. Let's go ahead and sell these auctions. Bon Jovi, before I forget, before he gets buried in the feed, Eddie Pasir gets Bob Seger, Tanner. Eddie Pasir gets Bob Seger for $37, and Bill Fratsky gets Bon Jovi for $42. Does ELO have inserts? Good question. I don't think it. John, I've told him on this one to denote if it does. This one, they both have inner sleeves. Both have the inner sleeves. No spaceship, though. No spaceship. Justin, if you don't want it, I'm selling it to Pam Dickens. Warren Zevon was $34.99, Sean. Top copy. Excitable Boy. That's a great album. Graham Parsons, Grievous Angel. That is a VG Plus for $49.99. Graham Parsons, Grievous Angel. VG Plus, $49.99. Wow, hadn't seen this in a while. Donald Fagen, Walter Becker, and Denny Diaz. Promo copy, $39.99. This actual name of the album is called, right here, You Gotta Walk It Like You Talk It. That's members of Steely Dan. That is $39.99. Let's see. Sean Jones, OG. Well, I can tell you it doesn't have a barcode. That's a good sign. It has the original inner sleeve. That's a good sign. And it's on Asylum 6E-118-ASP. 6E-118-ASP. That's the catalog number. Justin passes, so Tanner give ELO to Pam Dickens. Michael Weil gets the Donald Fagen. That's sold to Michael Weil. Lou Reed, Legendary Hearts. Lou Reed is $34.99. Lou Reed is $34.99. Jethro Tull, A. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Jethro Tull, A, $19.99. Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses, also $19.99. The George Carlin Collection. Never have seen that. Must be a greatest hits compilation. Comedy record, $14.99. And Rappin' Rodney. That's Rodney Dangerfield, 12-inch single, $14.99. Rappin' Rodney. And Whoopi Goldberg, original Broadway show recording. Never have seen that before. Gold stamp promo. That is $19.99. Let's see. How much for George Carlin? George Carlin is $14.99, Kristen. $14.99. Krista Moss wants Rappin' Rodney. And Kristen, if you pass on George Carlin, next is Robin Walker, then Will Harper. Chris Farrar wants Warren Zevon if Sean passes. We'll give Sean a few moments. He's probably looking that up right now to see if it's an OG first press. And then Chris, if he passes, it's yours. Dynamite, Johnny Walker is sealed, $29.99. Kristen is sold on George Carlin. Sold a couple comedy records there. The third Woody Allen album. Woody Allen is $14.99. Joni Mitchell, Dog Eat Dog, is sealed. It is $39.99. Sealed Joni Mitchell. Men at Work, Two Hearts, $24.99. Never have seen that before. Gloria Estefan, Live for Loving You. Gloria Estefan is $14.99. I think that's a 12-inch single. Never have seen that before. Uh-oh. George Michael, Faith, a VG Plus, $24.99. These have got really desirable and pricey because it's never been reissued, and I think every person on earth seems like they're trying to buy one right now based on what I see. But Krista Moss is in on Gloria Estefan. Next is Justin Parrish on Jimmy J.J. Walker. I don't know if he was tagging somebody or if that was a mess up. He may have been tagging somebody. Laura Loftus, first on George Michael. See how many people was next? Chris Kirkley, Kelly Cook, Jennifer Hibden, Brady Bale, Bill Fratsky, Jeff Bergman, and John Wilson. That's a highly desirable record. I wish I had stacks of them, new sealed. I could sell y'all for $26.99. I'm sure y'all would all buy one. So, Steve Miller Band Live. Steve Miller Band Live is $19.99. We also have Missing Persons, Color in Your Life. Missing Persons is $19.99. And Eagles Live, 2LP, 1980, $24.99. I don't want to buy an album. It's a Jimmy Walker album. Okay. Erica Johnson wants Steve Miller Band Live. That's sold to Erica Johnson. Matt Kitcherin wants Dynamite. Johnny Walker. Did you mean Johnny Walker? Did you want to buy this? Maybe. It's sealed. Who am I talking to? Justin. If you want to buy that, put Johnny sold or Dynamite sold. Krista Moss was next on Steve Miller Band. Tommy Green was first to Missing Persons. Stacy Boand was first to, Stacy, I just butchered her last name. Stacy Boand was first to the Eagles Live. Kevin Willis, you were second to Missing Persons, and Walt Cruz, you were third to Steve Miller Band Live. Foreigner Head Games. Foreigner Head Games is a VG Plus, $14.99. Steppenwolf Gold, their greatest hits, is $19.99. Steppenwolf Gold. I'm Duggan on Facebook. Maybe that's why. Stacy Duggan on that one, Tanner. It's Jimmy, not Johnny. Is it? Johnny. It's Jimmy. Is it Jimmy Walker? Oh, it is. Jimmy Walker Dynamite. I think I've been calling that Johnny for years. No one's said anything. Jimmy Walker. It is. Jimmy Walker Dynamite. It's sealed. I don't think he was actually wanting to buy it. So you said Johnny Walker. I'm good. Okay. Jimmy Walker. Thank you. Jeff Bergman wants Foreigner. Sold to Jeff Bergman. No Pablo Cruz yet. Steppenwolf Brady was $19.99. Susie was next on Foreigner. Don Henley was third on Head Games. Rick Springfield Profile, $14.99. Styx, Kilroy Was Here. Styx is $19.99. And the Siegel Schwarl Band, 8953 West, is $19.99. Siegel Schwarl Band. Toto Hydra. Toto Hydra is a VG copy for $9.99. Jamie Miller wants RS. Rick Springfield sold to Jamie Miller. We also have Jeff Bergman on Styx. Next is 38. Wow, I've never seen this. 38 Special Rock and Roll Strategy. $24.99. Have y'all ever seen that? I didn't know this was even a thing. 38 Special Rock and Roll Strategy. $24.99. Aaron Gardner first to Toto. Aaron Gardner on Toto Hydra. Next is Muddy Waters King B. $24.99 in shrink wrap. Krista Moss, first to 38 Special, then Donnie Haney, then Billy Hurst. Muddy Waters, King B, is $24.99. Peter Frampton, I'm In You. Peter Frampton is $19.99. Leonard Skinner's First and Last, VG Plus, $24.99. First to Muddy Waters was Krista Moss. Next was Axl, then Chris Kirkley, then Nate Johnson. That 38 Special. I believe so too. I think someone literally just stole it. Who got it? Krista Moss? He just literally stole 38 Special from me. Stephen Stills is a VG copy for $9.99. Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner, is $34.99. Pronounced Leonard Skinner, $34.99. Wow, that's nice. Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner. And we have Nothing Fancy. It's a VG Plus for $24.99. Johnny Winter is in shrink wrap. It's $19.99. And 38 Special Tour de Force is a VG Plus, $16.99. Wow, there were some great records in there. Sean Jones, I don't know if you got back on. Please let me know if you want Warren Zevon. If not, we're going to give it to whoever was next. Was it Chris Ferrara? I think it was Chris Ferrara. Let's go ahead and tag him for that unless Sean decides he wants it. Brady Bell wants pronounced Leonard Skinner. Tanner, that one was $34.99. Pronounced Leonard Skinner. And yeah, after my last invoice, he stole it for free. There is no such thing as free 38 Special records. Laura Loftus was first to this 38 Special. Chris DeMoss was first to this Johnny Winter. That's in really nice condition. Shrink wrap and all that. And then we have, here's what's left. And it's already 2 minutes after 10. We're already supposed to take a break. But let me flip through this bin so we can consider it done. And then we'll pause for a few minutes. Leonard Skinner, Nothing Fancy. VG Plus, $24.99. Stephen Stills, a VG copy, Illegal Steals, $9.99. Leonard Skinner's First and Last, VG Plus, $24.99. Peter Frampton, I'm In You, is $19.99. The Siegel Schwarl Band is $19.99. Jimmy Walker, Dynamite, $29.99, sealed. Steppenwolf, Greatest Hits, Born to Be Wild, Magic Carpet Ride, Suki Suki, Hey Lottie Mama, $19.99. Men at Work, Two Hearts, Men at Work is $24.99. Joni Mitchell, Dog Eat Dog is $39.99. The third Woody Allen album, $14.99. Whoopi Goldberg, $19.99. Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses and A, those are both $19.99. Lou Reed was $34.99. Graham Parsons, Grievous Angel, VG Plus, $49.99. Doug, new buyer here. Can you explain how to pay? Make sure you message our page. If you've sent us a message, then you're good. You won't get an invoice until Monday. You'll get a message from us in Facebook Messenger. It will have what you bought, your shipping charge, and you can pay with any credit or debit card. And then we ship sometime next week after you pay. When you message us, we need your email address and your mailing address. Debbie Blair wants Steppenwolf. Debbie Blair wants Steppenwolf. Peter Frampton to Melissa Heathcock. So Steppenwolf, where's Steppenwolf at? Steppenwolf sold to Debbie. Melissa got PF. I'm assuming that was Peter Frampton. Tommy Green says, give Kevin Willis to Missing Persons. I already have a copy. So change Missing Persons Tommy Green to Kevin Willis. Homer and Jethro was a VG Plus, $16.99. My highly recommended Allman Brothers is $34.99. Yes, you can pick up in store, but not until Monday. You can't pick up until Monday. I would show you our cart. Probably by the end of tomorrow night, we've sold probably 1,000 records or so. We've sold a lot. We sell several hundred a night. It takes us all day on Monday to get them organized. But if you come in first thing in the morning, Doug can get them for you. But Monday is the first pickup day. I'm glad you asked. But yes, if you're local, you can come pick up on Monday. Or anytime next week. You got 2 weeks to pay or pick up. And then we give a small grace period, but hopefully you get it done pretty quick. But some people we never hear from again. REO Speedwagon was $19.99. Humble Pie's Greatest Hits. This also has Peter Frampton on it. $24.99. Hot Rod Ripcords was $34.99. The Stones 12x5 was $34.99. Both of these Pretenders are still available. Back on the Chain Gang is $19.99. The Pretenders Get Close is sealed with hype sticker. Sealed with hype sticker, that is $39.99. Revenge of the Killer Bees, this is $19.99. And Wanda Jackson, Rockin' Party. I think this is like some Yeah, this is like some rockabilly compilation for Wanda Jackson. That's what you want if you're buying a Wanda Jackson record. $19.99. Joshua 12 by 5 is a 1986 reissue. It is a 1986 reissue. Did you order him the Queen Platinum? I'm going to. 100% virgin vinyl, but they're digitally remastered, unfortunately. Tillman, but I'm going to do that. Jill Berry, let me know which Pretenders you want. Skinnerd is a VG Plus $24.99. Nothing Fancy has On the Hunt. Cheating Woman, I'm a Country Boy. Saturday Night Special, that's the hit. Risky Rock-a-Roller. Railroad Song, I'm a Losing, and Made in the Shade. Jill Berry, let me know what Pretenders album you want, okay? So here's what we're going to do. It's Friday night. We're about to pause. We'll be back in whenever I stop. By the time we get this feed, we'll be back in exactly 30 minutes. It's Friday night, and then we're having another sale tomorrow, but tonight we'll be live till 11:30 or 11:45. 11:30 or 11:45. Sorry, Chad, which was the other besides Get Close? It was a 12-inch single of Back on the Chain Gang. 12-inch single on Back on the Chain Gang. And My City Was Gone. So, yes, and Revenge of the Killer Bees is a really good compilation. This has Aztec Camera, B-52s, Depeche Mode, Echo and the Bunnymen, Madonna, Fleetwood Mac, Rank and File, Talking Heads, Tom Verlaine. I can't believe no one grabbed that. So, Jill Berry says, I'll take the sealed Get Close. This is from the Birmingham collection. These are really good records. Someone probably will buy that before we're done. So, looks like we're going to stop at 10:08. So that means we'll be back at 10:38. We may be, Jennifer Hibden also wants Revenge of the Killer Bees. We may be back, we may be as late tonight as midnight, so please come back and join us. We will be Facebook only. I'll be on my phone, Facebook only. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, you won't be able to find us. We have all new arrivals during part 2. It will be like a whole new arrival show. We've got them everywhere. We got 2 crates, the new vinyl, the out-of-print vinyl, vintage stuff. We can go back through what we've shown tonight. New vinyl compilation from all this week, which is a lot. We've got 5 or 6 crates. So, Joshua, it's $34.99. If you want it, just let us know right now or send us a message. It's 10:08. We are ending the feed, and we will be back in 30 minutes. That's a weird time, but you can come back and see us at 10:08.